Hello, everyone. Hey, Stallion, thank you. I really don't know how many people are going to come because I haven't, been active. Hey, Sarah J official. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good morning to you in India. It's evening here in the United States. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sarah J. Thank you, Chaco Bilan. Thank you. J Hori Vlog. Thank you. Durgesh Kumar. Thank you. Good morning. Hey, Squirrel Kelly, thank you for coming. Oh, hey, D Moonlight. Yes, thank you, Stallion. Thank you for coming. And thank you for being here. Um, my Nightbot should be dropping the StreamYard link, but only people that I really know, like and I can trust, like Stallion, for example. Um, if you want to come up here, it's up to you. Hey, Shanky girl. Um, or if Shanky wanted to come up here. Hey, Fish War Up. I am from the United States in Minnesota. Hey, Michelle Lifestyle, thank you for coming. Mm. Riley ASMR, thank you. Now, I did send this to several friends of mine. Um, hey, Logan. Logan Verderi, thank you for coming. How is everybody doing today? I've been slow, just tending to myself, but um, I think thank you, G Life with Stardashians. Hello, thank you. I'm doing well, yeah. Just I'll be the one thing I really need is that computer to get going so I can do things faster and better. Um, it's just that there's so many people that I'm connected to that I cannot keep up with it. And what I mean by that is there's not enough space on my computer to just even be in everybody's live stream and leave a couple emojis for a little bit. Like it's that bad, and I need more RAM space to get that going again. Healing today. It's pretty cold this evening, very cold. Well, I mean, let me see. It says 22. What is it right now? Yeah, it's 22 degrees here. 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey, Tara Negerkoti. I think we're supposed to get warmer weather, like 40s and 50s coming up. I mean, we are going into March, so that's kind of typical. I mean, well, I am in Minnesota. We are definitely one of the colder states. Especially if you're in northern Minnesota. We saw close to 50 here. Oh, that's awesome. That is amazing, Stallion. Um, that's because you're close to Canada. Yeah, exactly. Close to Canada. Yes, it'll be warming up. Oh, yes, yeah, Minnesota. Well, I mean, if you go further north in like northern Minnesota, I swear it's got to be like a 10 to 20-degree difference. I'm in central Minnesota, around the Minneapolis area in the suburbs. Thank you, Jind Alley. Ariane, thank you. Hello, Willie. That's right, honey. I am the motherfucking princess. Oh, hey, Twisted. Oh, I know. I'm not even checking on my StreamYard. Forgot to have that on there. Only people that I know, like Twisted, Stallion, Shangy Girl. I mean, there's several people that I know well enough. Or Willie. Like anybody that has a mod, I can trust. Hello, Justin Garcia. Welcome in. Um, Yuck, thank you. Or did I say, I must have said it wrong, Garza. Thank you for coming in. Shani Div, thank you. Yes, thank you, Willie. All about love. And I still appreciate you, Bot Yak. Thank you for coming in. And just so you know, I mod a very select few of people, so it's nothing personal against anybody. I had too many mods, 7,000, over 7,000. That's just too many. Now I have under 100. And, that doesn't make me any less of a Connect support channel. If people want to connect, all they got to do is copy and paste the symbol and go to their channel that way. So feel free to connect. Did you see that Twisted has Wait, what? Hey, just me doing YouTube. Thank you for coming. I'm doing great. Did you see that Twisted? Wait, where was Twisted bullying you? I missed that. You mean, are you talking about in here? If you did, I missed that. In Discord. No, I didn't see it. Thank you, SD Music. I'm doing good. How are you? And hello again, Michelle Lifestyle. Thank you. Oh, Pez Ports TV, thank you for coming in. That is what she said. Every time I hear it say coming in, I think that's what she said. Oh, I can't help it. I have a dirty mind. You can thank Ron for that later. I made a docket. He got locked out. He freaks out. He bullies me every day. Thank you, Joe Tur's channel. And thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, World of Shag. I can't even pronounce that. 5957. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Don Singe. I'm doing great. How are you doing? World of Sag something something kitchen 5957. I might not even get anybody up here. I sent this to like 4 friends of mine. Well, and then there's Stallion and Twisted, and then anybody else that are interested that might want to come up here. You can invite me. Okay, yeah. Well, the StreamYard link, Nightbot should be dropping. Let me see. Now, I don't just let anybody up here, even if it's public like that, I have to be careful because I don't want to get, porn bombed. Let's see here. Yeah, it should, wait a minute. Yeah, it should be dropping it. Oh yeah, here it is. The StreamYard link. That's a StreamYard link that should work. Oh, you want a DM? Okay. I can do that. Yeah. All right. Now. Thank you, Ibrahim family Benedict. Thank you. Right. Oh my God. It's happened in the basement. It's happened on here once and I had to delete the stream right away. And thank God my channel didn't get deleted, but that was I think like a year ago. Hey, Gladiatrix, are you using phone or StreamYard? Can people go? Well, I'm using StreamYard on my desktop and my phone. Oh, here comes Stallion. But you're more than welcome to join. Hey, Stallion.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy. How are you?
Getting bullied. That's okay.
Bullied? Are you? Well, I'm assuming it's like in a fun way. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how Twisted and I are.
Yeah. Lucy, for open panel, do you have a discussion of topics? Just whatever's on our minds, I guess, and go from there. Anything random, really. I'm a random person. I'm a random person with the yeehaw, yeehaw, doll, doll, billy, and yay, yay, tamsack. Oh, what's going on here? Why is that being deleted? 6321. Is he saying something bad? Let me see.
I don't know. I didn't delete anybody.
Yeah, Willie. It looks like Willie did. Let me translate to English. I'm not seeing anything bad. There's no reason for that.
I don't know.
I'm going to put it for 10 seconds. Confirm. So sorry. Yeah, if someone's talking another language and they're not saying anything bad, please don't delete that.
Well, you seem a lot better.
Oh, are you talking me? Oh, you mean me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm better. Tending to myself. I'll be active again.
Yeah. Once
Oh,
I get my new cell phone, I'm getting
mhm.
I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's being shipped to me. I'm getting an iPhone where I can actually do this Android thing. If I do YouTube and be on panel, I can't do both. Don't ask me why. I don't know.
Mm,
But with the iPhone, I've never had one, but from what I hear, you can do like a boatload of stuff with it.
okay. So yeah, you mentioned that. I remember. I mean, I've had this phone. I mean, I told you I've had this phone for I think like 3 or 4 years. Yeah,
uh,
phone
um,
works.
yeah. No, when you asked if I was going live, no, we decided to take off today because
Oh,
as of next week, the Twisted Stallion show is going Monday through Friday again.
okay.
It was voted on last night on our show. We've been getting a lot of requests for it, so
Okay. Oh, hey,
why
hey,
not?
Lady Reaper. Just stopped in to say hi before I go night. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I'm just saying we had a poll, and it was voted. So Twisted and I decided to take off because we've been doing a lot of work for the
Yeah.
Discord and all the work behind the scenes. So
So, I mean, just taking a break is what you mean.
yeah,
Okay.
take a day off
Yeah.
so we don't get burned out like we did last time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like with me, it's a combination of things being burnt out and, other things that I'm not going to talk about here. But,
Right, right.
um, I'm better. And, yeah. And I don't want to say too much, but I'm just saying I'm better. And I am here with good friends and good people.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Yep.
So what? You guys are finally getting some decent weather up there, I hear.
Yeah. 20. It's 22 degrees right now. That's
Keep
cold.
that. You keep that cold. I don't want that crap. Our snow's finally melting.
I'm gonna blow it your way, okay? I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna use my magic to blow it your way.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm doing it right now.
No. Blow it Twisted's way. Leave me
Blow
have
it
a
too.
nice weather for once.
How about I divide it so you get some of it and Twisted gets some of it?
No. Very twisted with it. He likes the snow.
I'll divide it.
No. That's not fair.
Yes, it is.
Why? He's a bully. Give him all the crap.
But you bully each other, don't you? So I'm
Yes,
gonna
we
divide
do.
it into two.
Yes, we do. We bully each other. But
Um,
I couldn't ask for a better partner. I Twisted's like a brother. I love him.
yeah.
It's a
Oh,
love
stop.
hate going on.
Twisted says, "Oh, stop! You do me all the damn time." Well, yep, that's bully him. Yeah, I figured you bullied each other, just like typical brothers would do, blood related brothers.
Yep. He's the
Don't
older
blow,
brother that gets in trouble. I don't.
don't. Reaper says, "Don't blow it this way." Enjoying my 60-degree weather. Thank you.
Hey, I want that 60-degree weather, damn it.
I do too. How about I
Get him out all
switch?
the freaking snow.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use my magic to switch out mine and Stallion's weather. Stallion gets to have the 22 degrees. I get to have the 50.
Wait, what? I didn't
Yeah.
agree to that.
Well, you don't have to agree. I got the magic to do it.
Dang. I just got ripped. I got ripped off.
Yes, you did. You got ripped off by Lucy.
I know.
Ah, but it will be 50 degrees. I think 40, 50 degrees and coming up in next week or the week after, somewhere in the forecast. I mean, it's
Well,
typical. We are going into March.
Well, what's helping with the snow is that the rain we got, it's actually all but melted,
Hmm.
which is finally good.
We actually, I think it was the other day or yesterday, sometime very recently, we got a good dusting of snow. I mean, a lot of snow has melted.
Right there.
A what?
I'm talking to my little guy. He's looking for his drink. Right there in
Oh,
the cup.
But this is one.
So
he's Seema.
what's wrong with it?
I don't put it on.
But yeah, we got a dusting of snow. We had a lot of snow, but then I think a lot of it melted. Then we got a dusting, and then it'll probably melt again. I mean, we are getting towards the end of winter, so that's. I could live without the snow and the cold because I've had to live like this for every 6 months for the last 33 years.
I'm sorry. I had to take care of something.
Oh yeah, no worries, I understand. Oh hey, Truth Wave, thank you for coming. Thank you, Soon and Neve. Yeah, I was just saying, like, we got a dusting of snow. I think it was like last night or the night before. We did have a bunch of snow, but it did melt. We are
Yeah.
getting towards the end of winter, so that's typical. I mean, and I was also saying, like, I could live without the cold and the snow. I have been having to live with that for every 6 months for the last 33 years.
Right.
So, I would not miss it. I would not miss it one goddamn bit. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't miss an ounce of the freaking snow. Could go away.
Yeah.
And this year we got like temperature. This whole winter has been messed up. We ended up getting temperatures that you would see in like Canada and North Pole weather.
That's weird. The weird thing is, only like the last, I don't know about you, but maybe you can agree to this, and maybe other people can agree to this. And I'm sure other people have said this before, that the last 5, 10 years, the weather has been really weird.
It's been something.
It's like something like I've never seen before. I mean, I'm 33, but I'm not like, that young. I mean, I'm not like I'm 18 where I don't know anything. Like I've been around for a little bit, and 5 or 10 years is still recent enough for me to remember things. Over 5, 10 years ago, I was still an adult. Like it's just what I'm saying is, like, the weather's been weird the last 5 to 10 years. I mean, that's just what I'm seeing around here, and I hear that in other places. Thank you, Mooney J. Mooney J.
This whole year's been weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I think I don't want to. I don't know if I can say it. Like, well, ever since COVID, it's been just warped. That threw everything off.
Exactly.
I think we're still recovering from that. I mean, that's not has something to do with the weather, but just our general day of life, just our general everyday way of life. Ever since then, it's been kind of messed up, and just everything is different.
Yeah.
Thank you, Punem520. So I think when I do get especially when I get that computer operational, we're gonna have to bring it to Best Buy because I don't know how to. They'll know what to do with what's wrong with it. I mean, it's put
You know,
together. Oh yeah, what's that?
you should do just you know, um, just an opinion, I guess you would call it,
Hmm.
or advice, I guess. If you need a new computer, why don't you make a goal for it?
Well, I already have a new computer. It's just I need to.
Oh,
It's put together and everything. It's something in there is not working right. I have it plugged in
mhm.
and it's all hooked up and everything. But when I turn it on, and it's really weird, when I turn it off, something glows in there in my computer. But when I turn it on, that little part turns off. So that's weird. And we just figured that we're just going to bring it to Best Buy. They should know what to do. My mom and dad have a thing where they have I think something that they bought something. So anything that they bring, it's covered. So I should be
Okay.
able to, that should be able to, be covered and they can figure out what's wrong with it and fix it.
Yeah,
Um, but once
they
that
have
gets, once that
what is
gets
that
going,
Geek Squad or something?
Best
It's
Buy.
called. Yeah, I'm saying Best Buy has that geek. They're called. It's called in part of their store, Geek Squad or something. It's called that you go in and talk to somebody and they can fix pretty much anything.
Yeah, actually, I think that's what. Yeah, I was thinking Geek Squad is a store. It's not a store, is it? Or is that
Not
like
that I'm
something
aware.
that's something that's associated with Best Buy?
I think it's associated just with Best Buy.
Yeah, yeah, that's got to. I think because I've heard that before. That's got to be what it is. So yeah, we have to bring it to Best Buy, and this Geek Squad will look at it. I mean, it's a brand new computer. It's never been used. Parts that I got and we put together, and I just, I haven't been able to get it started for over a year, literally, because things happen with my family and just, life goes down the shitter sometimes. But now that everything's organized, I want to get that going again. And when I do get that going again, is when I will be able to really start up my operation here with networking and going live like I normally used to. It's just that the computer I have right now, it does not keep up with everything. When I'm trying to also keep up with my YouTube shorts, comments, and when I do shorts, you know how much that I have 5 shorts a day scheduled for 5 months. So, scheduled. So 5 shorts get published each day,
Well, that's good.
and I'm
That's
scheduled
better than
out.
me.
I'm scheduled out ahead for 5 months like that every day. Monday,
And that's
Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day, 7 days a week, every day. And it's like that for yeah. I have it set up for like that for 5 months. But I would be able to upload it more at a time when I do upload shorts. Having 5 shorts
yeah.
scheduled for each day, but I don't know why, but YouTube has gotten stricter with me where I can't I mean, I still can upload a lot, but not as many as I used to all at once. I have to wait
Right.
after 24 hours. Um, you know, it would be nice if I could get like a year ahead or two. That would be insane. Um,
Wait for
but
Mhm.
that takes a lot of work. I mean, I have to do the shorts. I edit them on my phone and then I hashtag them when I upload them. Um,
Right.
I mean, doing the shorts, getting idea for the shorts. I mean, I have my stupid funny video bag, like where I do props with my animals and just do funny weird shit with my animals, with my pets. Then I upload it. But doing all that takes a lot of work, and that takes time, and time away from my networking here. But lately, I've been just gaming, gaming to myself, playing games. But yeah, very soon. I would say within I'm gonna try to. As soon as that computer can get operational, is when I'll start up again.
Well, that's good because
Yeah.
yeah, once Best Buy figures that out, you should be good to go.
hmm Yeah, I mean the computer's all put together, and they'll figure out like what's wrong.
hmm
hmm Yeah.
What kind of computer did you get?
Well, it's we got a bunch of parts. I think I can't remember. We went to some kind of store. I can't remember what the name of it is, but they have all these computer parts,
Okay,
and and
so
we got
you just rebuilt the computer then, right?
yeah. Well, we built it from scratch, so it's a built computer. So it didn't come from any specific thing because all these parts came from different areas, but they're compatible with each other. I mean, when you're going in the store, you have an expert following you, actually, and I didn't expect that. So, you got one of the experts that are helping follow you that work there to see if this will go with that or that will go with this. And we got those parts and it's put together. It just doesn't start. Yeah. Hopefully they'll be able to fix it. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, JSS. Thank you, Bish family. Thank you.
how was your? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying thank you, Shauna Card Hackett. Thank you, Mariel Campus. Right, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, how was your day today?
My day was good. I was like I said, I was just playing games. I have a Steam account where I play games, but when I'm stressed out and I just need to tend to myself, that's what I do.
Yeah,
But I've done, I'm doing the right things. I'm not talking about that situation anymore. I got rid of what I need to get rid of, and I'm moving on. Um, and
good.
I mean, yeah, I'm still when I think about it, I'm still depressed and heartbroken, but I am getting over it. And I've learned. I mean, like I said, I've learned from it.
Yeah,
Um, and I know what to look out for. I mean, I know really investigate people if they do have your best interest or not.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's very
And
true.
and so far, I know you do. You've been honest from the very start.
Yep. Honest stallion. What can I tell you?
Yeah, honest. What you
Just
see is
can't
what
be tamed.
you do. Can't be tamed. Yeah,
Nobody,
and
nobody's been able to tame the stallion.
thank you, Betrayed by Sins. Thank you for coming. Yeah, tamed. Yeah, like I could just see you. Like that would goes for any Italian. That's an Italian trait. When you piss an Italian off, they will go after you with the bullhorns.
Oh, not the bullhorn thing again. Here we go.
They will go at when you
This
piss
isn't the
off.
right. This isn't the right platform for that. Now,
Well, I just said bullhorns. I wasn't talking about anything. I mean, literally, like the bullhorns. Like when someone,
oh, okay.
yeah, when someone pisses an Italian off, they will go
We're
at you
quiet.
like a bull with horns.
When we get pissed, I'll be honest. When we get pissed off, we're very quiet.
Oh, really? I thought when someone pisses you off and gives you a hard time, you throw shade back.
Well, we do that too. But if we go quiet,
hmm
that's how do I put this nicely? That's when you know something's wrong.
Yeah. But I mean, you seem like the quiet, mellow type when you're not pissed off,
I can when I get pissed off, I'm more mellow out. I have fun. When I get pissed off, I don't let the little crap bother me per
hmm
se. It's more of like a major thing. That
Okay.
yeah, when I get pissed off, when it comes to something major, I
Yeah.
don't talk.
Yeah.
But I also don't lay there and let people walk all over me either. And
Yeah.
now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've created a monster in Twisted because I told them, stop letting people walk all over you. Stop being the nice guy. When you do
Mhm.
that, they're going to think you're a pushover. Now I created a damn monster and I can't put it back in its box.
And that's I'm gonna tell you something. That is one of the things that I was taught, in like the most warped way, taught to overlook with the old people like the people I used to hang out with all the time. Um, because we were all how do I put this? It's like a community that's being taught to be like forgiving, but in such a way, like, when I think about that, you are kind of letting those same people back in over and over, giving them infinite
Yeah,
chances. But I'm starting to see you really shouldn't do that. Some
right.
people are not meant to be in your life. And those people that were teaching me in that kind of warped way, um, and I see it now. They were twisting everything. They were twisting everything for what they want and their benefit, what they want and what matters to them, what they feel, not giving two shits how I feel.
Correct. See,
So,
my thing is, I will if I do something wrong, and my partner Twisted could back me up on this. I will admit when I'm wrong,
mhm,
and I do apologize if I do something wrong, or I take responsibility if I do something wrong. However, when somebody does me wrong, I'll forgive, but I won't forget, and I'm always willing to give second chances.
mhm,
And but the thing is, I'm also the type that if you do me wrong the second time, there is no third time.
yeah. It's like it's like when you give it feels like when you give someone a second chance, it's like you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Yep.
And it happens every time, doesn't it? Like I mean, let me ask you, has it like when you give someone a second chance, I don't know how many people or how many times you've done that. Has it always happened where they screw you over the second time?
Here's a perfect example. I had a best friend I've known for going on 30 years,
Mhm.
and he did something wrong. We didn't talk for like a month,
Yeah.
and then I contacted him and said, "You all right?" And he goes, "Yeah, I forgave him. Gave him a
Mhm.
second chance." Totally blew that. And when he needed me, I was like, "Nah, dude, you burned me twice. There is no third chance." And we we grew up together.
Oh, wow.
And when he did that, and once I say I'm done, I means I'm literally done with you. I won't. I'm not there to help you. But it's like I tell everybody: if you know me, you're not only just safe. You got somebody that has your back 24/7. But if you
Mhm.
burn me, I start leave. I'll give you a second chance, but then I'm not always there if you need me. And if you
Mhm.
do it again, then there is no third chance. Then you're nobody.
Yeah. And so are you saying that's only happened to you once?
No,
Okay.
that was just a good example
Okay.
of when something like that did happen.
Mhm. Well, I guess my question is, like, when you do give someone a second chance, has it happened every time that they screw you over the second time?
Not a lot of people do, but
Okay.
some do. Some do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And, you know, when someone screws you over again and again and again, it's time to cut the cords,
Yep.
and that's the kind of person that I was, before I went into this community that I've, talked about in private.
Right.
I would never give someone a second chance, but just what they were teaching me, and others really kind of warped my mind into thinking like that.
Well, here's something that I was taught from when I was like 5 by my
Mhm.
great granddad. He told me no matter how old somebody is, you give them respect. If you do not get the respect back, these are his words, not mine. He said, "Fuck
Mhm.
them; they never get it again."
Yeah, right.
And I've always stuck with that in my brain. If I show somebody respect and I don't receive it, then I know, well, you're not the person that's going to get anything from me.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
And there's
and
a lot of them out there.
Brandon
Like,
says, "Fool me twice, can't fool me again." George Bush.
again, church. That is true. That's a true statement.
Yeah, and he also says, if someone lies to me, I can never trust them again. By their word, their actions will speak louder, and I may forgive them, but I will not forget. And here's the
Yep.
thing about that: someone may portray themselves as a good, honest, and even forgiving person, and try to twist it. But really, when you talk to them, they're they're not consistent, but they might be consistent in one place and not consistent in another. And that's what I had to deal with. Someone that was
Right.
two-faced. That is something you can't trust. That is a
Right.
liar. That is a liar. That is a narcissistic trait.
Yep.
So someone that, arrogant people do not take any accountability at all.
Correct.
And
It, like my thing on Discord says, what you see is what you get. And that's
Mhm.
as true as I could ever get.
Some people may say that, but really they're absolutely not true to their word when they say what you see is what you get, because it's not true with some people, even when
Yeah,
they
some
say
people
that.
it's not. But me, everybody knows about me.
Hmm.
And
And me too.
yeah, like you're starting to get to know me a lot better, and you should know me by now.
Yeah, I mean, what you see is what you get. I mean, yeah, I'm getting to know you. I mean, we just met not long ago, but you know, time it takes time for bonds to build. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I've had to learn after being burned so many times by so many
exactly.
people in the most fucked up way.
You could even ask. You could even ask Lady Reaper. You could ask because she'll tell you she had, her what is it? Her she wasn't sure about me, but now she is.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
And and here's the thing: I trust you. I do.
right,
I trust you, and I'm just saying, and it goes for everybody. Any friend of mine, good friend of mine. But when they burn that trust, I mean, trust can be rebuilt depending on
yeah,
how bad it is. But if they go too far with it, like these
then
people
it's
did,
over.
like what I have explained with that one person, trust can never, ever be repaired. It is not possible.
Right, I agree with that.
Yeah. Because these are people that I put all my trust into, all my trust. And not just as like, a potential relationship
Right.
wise. Just, even as just a friend.
Yep.
They burned me horribly when they did that, two-faced, I love you, but I don't love you shit.
Right.
What I,
Been plenty of that.
how I explained that. And it wasn't just him, everybody was in on that. And that's the weird part. That's what I don't understand, how so many people can be in agreement with that. I mean, are they narcissistic too? Like that's an honest, good question. Are they also narcissistic?
That's possible.
And
Here's another example. I went when I started getting into all this. My first place, or excuse me, the first place I went to was Locale Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Went there. It was just getting ridiculous. I ended up getting doxxed from over there the first time.
Yeah, you said that. I remember you talking
And
about this. Oh, hey, Nora. The
I
Fox
went
Cruiser.
I
Yeah,
went
go for
back. I'm like, you know what? I'll give him a second shot. After that, I've never went back, and I claim until this day, you could ask Twisted, I will never go over there. I don't care if it's the last Discord or anything. I will never go back.
And I gotta tell you something. I'm just glad I never was even part of that.
It's not worth it. It's not. It's all garbage,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I stay away from it. It's all
Yeah.
negative crap.
Yeah, and they take it's like it seems like they take like it seems like they take famous bad situations that was
Yep.
unfair to the victim and make it horrible to make a good buck. That's what it is to make money.
Yep. That's all it is.
Yeah, to make something to make somebody feel awful about themselves when they already feel awful going through something awful, and then shit on them for a buck to gain a buck.
Correct. I agree with that.
Hmm. That's exactly what it is. And that's their agenda. And like, with I don't want to say like too much on. I mean, there's something that these people that I had to leave that follow, they
Yeah.
call it something, but I'll say that in private. But
Right.
I think what it is, somehow they're being taught that doing what they did to me and is okay, but I mean, but it's not okay, but they make it try to twist it like that, like it's okay, like it's a good thing, it's an okay thing. I'm supposed to see it a certain way, and that's what makes it so narcissistic. I wonder if people that follow this maybe are actually turning into narcissists.
That's what
I
it
mean,
seems like.
and I think that's what it is. People that follow this crap are
Mhm.
being taught to think like this. It's okay to do this to someone, but it's not okay for you to do it to me. That's kind of how
Right.
I'm seeing that. That's what it is, because that's how that one person, the main person, treated me. Like,
Yep.
you know, what I did wasn't okay, but what he did is. So, no, that's the fucked up part. The whole thing is fucked up. I'm just glad I am out of that mess. Holy
Right.
shit. Oh,
And that's how that's why I don't deal with
yeah.
narcissistic people.
Hmm. Well, and the thing is, I never even, it took me so long to pick this up, but when I look back at everything, like March, April, I think I met this group of people and that person, like, I think it was like in February or end of February of last year. Not this year, so almost a year.
Yeah.
Um, and what I discovered when I look back at everything, that person was in on it all along, at least since March or April. And I blocked everybody, but I thought it was somebody else, but it was really him all along. So all this
Right.
time, at least since then, March and April, he has been a two-faced, lying piece of shit. And I just didn't see it. All this time, I was never, we were never friends. We were never truly, he was never truly, he was never honest. What can I say? Like, friends that do that are not your friends.
Correct.
And, and when I think of it that way, it's actually not that bad. What sucks is I wasted my time on this person as a friend because I thought that's what it was, just a friend. And then things happened and I got suspicious. And then he did what he did. Uh,
Right.
and hey, Rosalie. Oh, and I'm sending you the link, Brandon, if you want to come up here. But I sent it you a DM. But yeah, that's at least since then, like he must have gotten in the way in a secret way and crushed all my potential boyfriends that I could have had.
Right.
I think he was behind all that shit. Like he's the one that crushed, any potential boyfriends that I may have been able to be with.
That's possible.
You
Some
know,
people are like that.
but they're two-faced and such in the most warped. I mean, I already discussed how he is in that way. It's just
Mhm.
he wanted to own me. He didn't want to love me. He wanted to own me.
Yeah, see, that's not how you treat somebody.
No.
I don't know. I've always been told that I have what's called an old soul.
Mm.
So
I mean, I consider I consider myself an old soul. What I mean by that is I think I've had many past lives is how I see an old soul,
yep.
you know.
It's also like I was raised by my great grandparents, so we're talking they were raised back in the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, and so we're
Mm,
talking way before my time.
mm.
But I was taught the right way. I'll give my great grandparents that. My great grandmother, great grandfather. So
Are you saying they taught you the right way?
yep, they taught me how to be a right guy. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, here
My
comes
grand.
Brandon. Okay, Brandon.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Stallion.
Nice to meet you too.
Just getting out of work.
Mm.
I'm going to be driving, so I'm not going to put my mic on until I get home.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
I mean, I'm
come
not going to
in.
put my camera on until I get home.
Well, I'm not putting my camera on. I'm a hot mess.
I'm not either. I got my.
I'm always a hot mess.
Yeah, I don't, I don't got my glam done, and my hair is a mess, and I need to shower. I just don't got it together.
Well, you know what? That's all right, because that's the beauty of this is you don't have to have your video on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And
That's
and since I haven't been on a while, I kind of just wanted to do a pop up.
Thoughts. Yeah, no, good. No. Yeah, you can always share your thoughts without having to go live. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we talk about
I don't.
things. We talk about things. We talk about. I mean, anything to talk about. Just random topics, like I talked about. Yeah, one topic leads to another.
Yeah. You're just going from time to time.
Mhm,
Did you guys have a current topic that you were talking about, or just?
Well, I mean, nothing really important. I mean, things that I've already told Stallion and a lot of other people know about. My
You don't have to
situation.
repeat it. You don't have to repeat it. You can just give me a what do you call it? A run up on what you guys were talking about.
Basically,
That way I don't repeat it.
Yeah. Well, basically, to put it, I had to block a group of people that were narcissistic getting into my business because they had an agenda on me.
Yeah. Were they part of your little group that you had joined?
Well, they were. It's a community I used to be a part of on YouTube.
Yeah.
I blocked every single one of those motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. Is this the most recent one that you were on?
What do you mean?
The most recent community that you were in?
No, I've been there a while.
The last time I saw you, you were on a community and you had to run because there was another, you know what I mean? You guys were, you were in a community.
Or are you talking about going from one stream to the next?
Yeah, a community of supporters.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, me and Stallion are part of that community, but we kind of left that community we call.
No, I understand completely. I understand.
Yeah. But, I mean, we're still together.
When I went, you redirected your stream to someone else
Mhm.
And then we went there, and he was just like, he wasn't that welcoming to you. And I was like, well, this guy, and you were like, well, we're part of the same community and we support each other. And I was like, well, yeah, but if they're gonna talk smack, then
Well, no, but that's not the community that I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, no, this is a community that has nothing to do with going from stream to stream. This is a totally different community that really were just dishonest and manipulated me every which way, gaslit me.
Yeah.
You know.
Now you gotta watch that. What I learned in YouTube is people will try to manipulate you for watch hours a lot of times.
Yep. Exactly.
But
And that's the
they were
big thing is
they were
go ahead.
manipulating me. No, they were manipulating me for something else because they were.
Oh, this sounds exciting.
No, it's not exciting. They were manipulating me because this
Yeah.
one guy was trying to. He didn't want to love me. He wanted to own me. And the weirdest part is that these people were in on agreement with that. That's the part I can't wrap my head around. And like they expect me to not see this, but how can you not see this?
Mhm.
I mean, I showed
Yep.
Stallion examples and timestamps. Like, how can you not see that? Unless, if you tell me you can't see that, you're part of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the Epstein files that are going around. It's like
Yeah.
who's denying it, and who's like, dude, let's. Well, a lot of people are going to get hurt. Well, you know what? How about the actual people that actually did get hurt? How about the actual
Right.
victim?
Hmm.
I mean,
Right.
screw whoever's in power. But
That's
that's
just it.
unfortunately that's what this country has come to. Is it's rich versus poor, and if you're rich, you get away with pretty much everything. And
Yeah, and that's I mean, this one guy I'm talking about, I don't know if he's poor or rich. I mean, now that I look back at everything, he's lied about everything. I don't know a goddamn thing about him now, and that's a scary thought. If he's rich, what could he do to me?
yeah, just cut the ties. That's it.
Well, that's what I did, but still.
Like I said in my text, I said, people lie to me one time. That's it. I can never believe a word that you say ever again to me. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And, but, will I talk to you? Yeah, I'll talk to you, I guess. I mean, especially if but that was my biggest thing when I was raising my children too. And it was, you don't lie to me. I don't care what you say. The biggest thing that you can get in trouble with me with is if you lie to me. You could do this, you could break something, you could do whatever, but if you lie to me, that cuts me deep, and that's like you're hurting me. So
And
I've installed.
I gave this person and so many people the benefit of the doubt, and I was just so blind to see it. And when I started putting two together and what they did to me, I was in tears for hours every fucking night.
Well, don't ever let anything. I've gotten upset with other people online. I was in a support group, and I was basically just used for watch hours, basically,
Mhm.
and as a supporter. And I was in this little private thing, and Bluetooth device is ready to pair. What ended up happening is they once they got connected successfully. Once they got monetized, I was just left out. That was it.
Wow.
Not only was I left out, I was blocked, and I was
Wow.
like, no explanation at all. And
That's
I'm like,
horrible.
I'm just trying to talk to the 4 or 5 people that were in the support group, and it was like nobody's responding. And
Wow.
finally, I realized I'm blocked, and it was on the worst thing is it was on New Year's not this last New Year's, the New Year's before. And I'm like, for 3 months, I've been helping these people running their stuff all night long, you know. But once they hit that monetization, thank you. Don't need you anymore. Well,
Yeah, it's like thank you, fuck you, I don't need you anymore. That's what they did to you.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So,
And it's like,
you
you know
know,
what,
I
fuck
go
you.
in.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what, fuck you too. And you know, and you know, here's the thing: don't forget who helped you, because if something happens to their channel and they need help again, you know, you're not gonna help them.
Nope.
Oh no, yeah, they burned that bridge.
Yeah,
That's like me and
Here's the deal. I'll always consider you a friend for helping me get my channel established, because I wouldn't have done the channel, my own channel, if it weren't because of that. And you know what? So I said, I'll always consider you a friend for helping me and guiding me and helping me get that going. But in general, they were trying to tell me who I had to block this person because they had beef with them or something like that. And I'm like, no, no. This guy's always been nice to me. He's always supported me. I'm not going to block him because you don't like him,
yeah.
you know? And that was basically the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, you know?
So it sounds like
They
it's a
were like,
combination
well,
of things.
well, it was like a cult, you know? It was like you do what we say, or you know. I was like, whoa, thank you for accepting me, but no thank you. If you want to part ways, then that's fine, you know. But they just did it so abruptly. It was just, you know, was my feelings were hurt for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
And then I learned, you know, because these people were people that weren't just YouTube people that I talked to. You know what I mean? These were people that I talked to on Instagram privately. We had private messages. We had a whole private board together. You know what I mean?
hmm
We did video conferences once a week. We did, you know, and it
everybody here.
just,
Oh.
yeah. Are you still here?
Yeah, it went completely silent. I didn't hear anything.
oh, that's
Oh,
weird. No, we're still here, Brandon.
Okay.
yeah.
Brandon's
We've been
talking.
talking. Me and Lucy been talking for a while.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry,
yeah.
I don't know if it was me or what, but it was like I heard Brandon and then it just went dead.
Mm.
What was the last thing you heard?
You were talking about these people that you helped monetize, and then
Oh,
they
yeah,
weren't.
that was a
They
while.
blocked
You missed a
you,
few
and
minutes. You
then
missed a whole good 2 minutes, man.
and then
Yeah.
and then you said that you'd always consider Lucy a friend because she helped you, and after that, you like started breaking up, and then it went complete quiet.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were referring to somebody else and not me when someone helped build your channel. I'm so confused.
No, he just missed. He blanked out for a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah, my whole thing went dead. I guess. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's connection. It happens.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait to get my new phone tomorrow. Then I can
Yeah.
kiss this one goodbye.
I'm driving home.
Yeah, I'm going
I've
from
got. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Stallion.
I'm going from an Android to an iPhone, so hopefully it's better.
Oh, I don't know. I've just used Android my entire life. So,
Yeah.
So
Well, I
am
mean,
I. This is the first time I'm using an iPhone.
yeah, what I was saying to Stallion earlier, I think Stallion also had that phone for like a while. Like, I mean, I've had this phone for like 3 or 4 years.
well,
I've
what
had
they
this
used
one
to
for
do.
5+.
Okay.
Well, what they used to do, which I don't know if they still do it or not. I don't think they do. But if you had an iPhone and you were sending a video like to me on to my Android, it would be all
Yeah.
choppy and it would be like not be really hard to see, you know, unless I had another
Oh,
iPhone.
well.
And I think they did that on purpose. you know. But now I'm able to get videos from other people, you know,
Right.
that are on iPhones. Did you guys ever experience those problems?
No.
Oh, no.
All right.
My phone's old, but the problem is it's the newest one and Androids. I got this one from Verizon.
Yeah.
I
So
used
I
to
think I got
this one.
we,
T-Mobile.
we used to be part of Boost Mobile, but then we switched to I honestly don't. I think this is Verizon, and we switched to Verizon. Boost Mobile is just crap.
Oh, it's garbage.
And when we tried to switch, they made our lives a living hell. They did not want to let go. I didn't want to change my phone number because my phone number was attached to so many things. And
Right.
I think that was the problem. They didn't want to give up the phone number.
You should have been able to, like, it became a law that you should be able to keep your phone number and switch to another company.
Yeah, and
They made that a law.
well, I don't know how long
I've never
ago.
had to activate it, but
I don't know if how long ago that law is because I had to do that 3 or 4 years ago, switching over to this phone. And it wasn't just me; it was I think it was my mom and my dad also had problems with that. They did not want to lose they didn't want to lose customers or their phone, and they were just putting us through hell.
yeah.
They were
Of
playing.
course.
They were playing games with us,
Yeah.
and
Phone company's hard.
and we had to come back like a second or a third time because time was running out, and we were already in the store for like I don't know 5-6 hours, a whole fucking day. We actually sent a couple of what are they called them? I forgot what they're called now. You could send complaints to them or complaints to like a certain thing where if they get too many complaints, then that company has to be shut down. Or they look into the
Better
company.
Business Bureau, something like that.
Something like that, but I don't think that's what it was called. But we whatever in any event, we sent a couple of those complaints, and when we mentioned we did that, then magically they got their shit together and they got going.
Yeah. Go figure.
Yeah.
But that's how phone companies are. They don't want you dropping them for somebody else.
Yeah, but they also don't want to risk the company and their jobs to be taken away.
True.
So
But what they don't understand is there's other phone companies out here that are actually cheaper than what, say, Verizon. And really, with Verizon, you're not paying you're getting unlimited talk and text. You're paying for the data, like what you want for data. If you want like unlimited, it's like $200 and some.
Yeah.
You're not paying for anything else, just the internet.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna run into the 7-Eleven for a second.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back though.
All righty.
Okay.
Right.
All righty.
Please continue.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So yeah, that was that, and it's safe to say we will never, ever, no way in hell, go back to Boost Mobile or recommend that company to anybody else.
I just saw online because I was looking for, like, I'm keeping my old phone with my old phone number. I'm actually going to have 2 phones, one for personal, one for business. That's why I got the iPhone, for business reasons. But I was when I looked up like phone companies to see, because I only pay. You won't believe me if I told you this. I only pay $20 a month for the phone that I'm on now. It's through Verizon. It's called Visible.
So hold on a second. So you paid $20 for the whole phone?
The phone itself is bought and paid for. I pay $20 a month just to have them for a carrier. I got unlimited everything.
Oh wow, for $20 a month.
Yeah, it's called Visible. Visible.
Does that include data?
Yep.
Oh,
Now, I got mine. Mine was through a deal. It was a New Year's deal. I got $20 a month for like ever, but it's like anybody that's new, or if you get recommended by a certain person, you get like normally it's like 25 a month,
yeah.
and that's it, 25 flat. But if you get recommended, I think your bill goes from like 25 to like 15 or $20 a month.
Okay. And it's called Visible.
Yes.
So, and that's the company. So it's not Verizon, it's Visible. That's the company.
The company's name is Visible, but they're ran through Verizon, if that makes any sense.
Oh, hey, Phoenix. Only hope is prayer. Thank you for coming.
So, anyway, like I was saying, I went online and just see all different companies. Did you know Boost Mobile's doing $10 a month, unlimited everything?
Oh, I didn't know that.
For 5 years.
That's crazy.
When I looked at that, I started laughing. And my little guy said, "Daddy, what's funny?" I said, "Well, no phone company I used to be through, it went from $50 a month to 10."
Interesting. Probably because they lost a lot of customers because they were treating us like crap. I'm just guessing. So because they put me through hell. It sounds like they put you through hell. So you used to be on Boost?
Yes.
Yeah.
It used to be.
So,
I liked the old Boost phones where it was like the walkie-talkie. I loved that.
I remember those.
Yeah, and then when they did away with them, I was like, screw this. I don't want nothing to do with Boost. Because I didn't even have to call somebody. I could just click and, you up. I could be in like New Jersey, for an example, and somebody could be in like New York.
Yeah, we used that with a company that I worked for, and their trucks were all run by that. You could call the office, whatever. Just click the button. Right?
I used to work for a township. Well, yeah, I guess you would call it a township or a town or whatever. Like we did we were the maintenance crew for that town, which I got hired through their board of directors or council or whatever the hell you want to call it. But we always had the walkie-talkie phones to get a hold of somebody. Like say I was dropping, because we were the garbage pickup. We did that on like certain days of the week, and then when we actually had to do work, and then somebody was sent, say, to the shop, if you want to call it that. It was like our shop was like a little trailer that had tools and stuff, and that was also our office part. If we had to go get a tool or something, and the boss needed to get a hold of you, or somebody needed to get a hold of you, and say, "Hey, don't forget the saw, or don't forget the hammer, or don't forget something." Okay. And it'd say that I was sent to Lowe's because we needed something, which was also a write-off for the town. I go pick it up, and then they'd be buzzing me and like, "Damn, these people are a pain in my ass." Yes, and I had to get something else. That always came in handy.
Yeah. It was kind of like voice text messaging. You know what I mean?
It just reminded me of like a walkie-talkie type thing.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Or like, see, back in my day, we had CB radios. I don't know how old
I
you
know
are.
what those
Stallion.
are.
Okay.
I'm going on 45, so I know what those are.
All right, I'm 48, so we're the same area,
I remember
but
my
yeah,
dad.
we had CBs that we would talk to one another out here when we were kids. When I was 16.
I remember too when I was a kid, there was an old truck driver that drove 18 wheelers. His CB name was Snoopy.
Mm.
Cool dude. He was like an older gentleman, and everybody would talk to him. He'd be like in say in some kind of state, but we knew what channel he was always on.
Mm.
And the truckers would make you laugh.
Oh yeah, one of my best content buddies is called the Solomon Project, and he's a trucker. He does his channel is about financial planning, but he's an actual trucker, you know.
Right.
So it's kind of funny. But yeah,
I used to-
he's one of the funniest guys that I know, and you know, I've got a dirty mind, and
Right.
I got a really good sense of humor.
Yeah,
I could even
I got a dirty mind. You can thank Ron for that. Ron made it a dirty mind.
But at the same time, my sense of humor is good. I can laugh about myself, and I can laugh about, you know, I enjoy humor either way. I can always joke about stuff. So
Yeah,
you know.
like earlier when I say thank you for coming, thank you everybody for coming. I'm always thinking that's what she said when I say that. Thank you
Yeah.
everybody for coming.
I used to live literally next door to a guy. In his basement, he owned his own store. He sold like CB radios,
Yeah.
walkie talkies, what the hell are they called? Scanners, all that shit.
Mhm. Yeah, but the truckers, you get the, you know, we start talking about the lot lizards and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I'll joke with him and I'll say, how are the lot lizards looking this evening? And he's like, oh man, they're raggedy tonight, you know, because he's sitting in the parking lot, you know, when he's on live, you know.
Yeah,
And
he's at the truck stop.
yeah, he's at the truck stop, but he could see them all, you know. Because I've been in truck stops. You can see him wandering around, knocking on the truck doors, you know, soliciting,
Exactly.
you know. And I'm like, well, how are they looking nowadays? They're looking pretty rough nowadays, you know. So,
That was the good
but
old
yeah,
time.
back to Lucy. Yeah, with the dirty mind. Yeah, we get some people in. We get a few people on the panel on Saturday night that some of them are a little naive, and they're you know, we start talking about, we're joking, and we're talking about something, and he's asking me, oh, when you make that sandwich, do you use Famunda cheese? And I'm giggling. I'm going, Famunda cheese? Well, I think so. I believe so, you know.
What
You
is
guys
that?
have heard that
What?
before.
No, what is that?
Oh, Famunda cheese. It's Famunda something.
From under. Oh, I think
Famunda something.
from
Famunda
under
something.
from under something. Yeah, under. Yeah, like under like under. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So you get it now?
Yeah.
It's not a real actual cheese. Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah. Okay.
some people will be like, oh, wow. I've never heard, because they know I'm a cook. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, wow. I've never heard of that cheese before. Is it something? And me and him are giggling the whole time. You know, it's just like, you know, what kind of cheese is not yours? You know,
Mm-hmm.
nacho cheese.
Lucy, I sent you a DM that pretty much tells what it is.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh
Don't
my
say that
No,
loud.
goodness.
I think Lucy figured it out. Lucy
I thought it was
figured it out.
I thought it was something else, but now that Stallion said, now I know.
Okay. All right. Well, anyways, we just joke around about like stuff like that, you know.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, I thought it was
like-
something else dirty, but it's something else dirty.
Yeah. Same thing. It's like Bofa, you know.
Mhm.
It's like we talk, hey, you like Bofa? Oh. Yeah,
Bofa.
what's Bofa?
Yeah.
both of these nuts on your chin.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? But that's how that's,
You have to
yeah.
remember,
Oh, thank you,
Brandon,
God.
you have to remember, she's younger than us, so she wouldn't know
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of that.
I'm 33.
Again, she's younger
Not
than
by,
us.
yeah, she's not, yeah, not by much. Not by much. And Lucy's been around the block. I could give her that.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
it's not. I'm not like super young. It's not like I'm fresh out of high school or 21. I'm
Exactly.
not that young. Come on now.
Well, I didn't say
Exactly.
you were. I just said you were younger. I didn't say you were young.
Yeah, I mean, 33 is still young.
I would trade places with her any day.
What,
You know?
with
So
my
would
with my
I.
age?
What's that?
Are you talking about with my age?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would definitely rather be your
33.
age than close. Pushing 50. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Well, I'm I'm just gonna say when Ron gets up here, it can get pretty raunchy.
You get pretty raunchy.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know Ron. I mean, Stallion knows Ron.
Ron's.
Oh
Ron's
no,
out.
I'd probably fit right in with Ron. You know, I'm
Oh, more than likely, yes. I will say yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He talks. Yeah, like I think like we talk about like penis and anal beads and like we just blatantly
Oh.
say stuff like that.
Oh, get all out.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I've got usually when we go up, it's a very when we go on the Solomon project, like I said, he's a trucker and
Mhm.
he's got the same humor as I do. Okay. Then there's an openly gay black man in his 30s, who's from Mississippi.
Mhm.
Then there's a lady that's uh she works for the government, and she grew up in Mississippi. Now she lives in Seattle and she works for the government.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm more of a proper lady. She's actually the one that keeps us mostly in check when we start joking around and stuff like that. So now the trucker, he doesn't drink, she doesn't drink. Me and DeAndre, we're usually drinking and enjoying ourselves during the live, you know. But it's a very eclectic group, but it's views from all sides of the aisles. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And there's groups of us. We all came up from different backgrounds, 100%. But we have a wonderful time together, you know. But like I said, it can get a little bit, especially when Miss Helms runs out. If she's got to go, then it's boys' night out, kinda, and then it starts getting more and more, and then me and Solomon start feeding on each other, and yeah, it starts getting a little silly, which is okay. Because you got to know the boundaries. You know what I mean? You especially got to know the YouTube boundaries. You know?
Well, I mean, you got to know like the boundaries of like how far you can go in someone's channel. Like I respect other people's channels. Like when their channel is not like that or doesn't talk like that, or if it's just
Yeah.
a little bit, like
Oh
where
yeah.
you know where to draw the boundary lines. But it's different
Yes,
when it's your own channel.
No. Yeah, definitely 100%. And Lucy, you can let loose any time on my channel. My channel is 100% free. As long as I'm not going to get banned for it, I'm all right with whatever you got to say or do or talk about.
Well, I thought
You
that
know?
one guy up there said like penis twice or said something. You said no, you can't say that, or something like that.
Who, me?
Yeah, like there was a guy in your panel like, no, you can't say that. I think he said penis or vagina or something like that.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, the only thing is he kept saying No, the only time that I've ever corrected somebody in my life
Yeah.
is he was saying that he got banned because he was in his workshop in his shed,
Hmm.
and he had a screw a drill. He had a drill,
Yeah.
which is commonly referred to as a screw GUN. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's just a drill. In the background, he got freaking flagged on his live because they thought he had a pew pew in the thing.
Oh.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he kept saying it's commonly referred to as a screw GUN. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he kept
Yes.
saying it. And he kept saying it. I said, don't use that word. Call it a drill. Call it a drill.
Like
Just call it a drill.
what?
And he was like, well, it's just and I'm like, I don't care. You got your channel freaking flagged. Don't flag mine.
yeah. Like if
Oh
you
my
like,
God.
you can't say like you can't even if it's like a thing. Like you can't say glue GUN, even though that's a thing. You can't say that.
Exactly. It's a glue
For sure.
device. It's a glue device. It's not
Yeah.
a glue, you know.
Because
But
YouTube,
he kept
YouTube is
saying it. And
oversensitive with
I
that
kept
word.
telling him, I'm like, dude, you were just telling me that your channel got flagged. Stop saying it. Please stop saying
Okay.
it. He says, well, it's just a thing. He kept saying it. I was like, oh my God. I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? I was flabbergasted, but I was just like, dude, you just told me that YouTube cut your fucking stream because of it.
Yep.
And
There's a lot of
now you're
things.
gonna come over here and do it on my
There's a lot of things that you can and cannot say. I mean, I got my partner Twisted. He was playing something. I said, dude, we're gonna get knocked. He goes, why? I said, for copyright music. He goes, oh shit. So he had to go and fix that. And then
Yeah.
I accidentally slipped some words out because I was in the moment. Like what our show's about is we do every now and we stay away from the drama, really. But if something comes up, like say for like the Local Universe, for example.
Oh yeah, that's full of drama.
Okay.
Well,
I don't
if
know
we
what
see
that is,
something,
but go ahead. I'm
it's
interested
nothing
to
but
hear
a
about your
headache.
channel.
And if we're cooking, because we don't focus on it like all the time, but if something pops up and him or myself see something or something been said, it's like, dude, we need to cover this. And when we do,
Yeah.
there's been a couple of times that he had to go in and he's like, Stallion, you're an idiot. I said, what did I do? And he goes, you said the F-bomb. I said, huh? And he goes, you used the F-bomb. I said, what the hell are you talking about? Are you talking about me saying fuck? I said, everybody says that on YouTube. He goes, no. You said the F-bomb. I said, so it didn't dawn on me. And he went, after our show, he called me up. He goes, and when he told me what word I said, I didn't say that. And he goes, oh, yes, you did. I said, no, I didn't. He goes, go back and
I don't
watch.
know
So I
what
did.
word
I'm like,
can you paraphrase it or something so that I
Well,
can figure out
I
what
think
you're
you're
talking
saying
about?
like are you saying like the BOMB word?
no.
Oh,
What word?
How do I put this? I don't want to ruin her channel.
yeah. Like I was like, if it's that word, like, oh my goodness, you already said it like 5 times.
When you say
No.
F word, like FA.
Yes.
Okay, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I didn't mean to. I didn't even realize I said it.
Yeah, I remember that, and I'm not offended. And it's like,
Okay, I know what word
So-
you're saying, but yeah.
He came out and said, I said, no, I didn't. He goes, Stallion, go look at go watch that thing. And I heard, I'm like, oh shit, I did. How do we get rid of that? He goes, I'll take care of it. I was like, I did not mean to say that. That shit slipped. That is not. I didn't realize I even said it.
And that's not even who I am. Like, I'm a tranny. That's who I am. And I'm not offended if someone wants to call me that. If someone wants to be rude to me, like, yeah, I am one. So what are you gonna do about it?
Well, it had nothing. It wasn't even.
I'm
I
just
don't
using that
remember
as an example. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
like stuff like that doesn't bother me.
Well, you've heard me say many times, Lucy, about my daughter. So
Yeah.
why would I even use? Why would he even use that word?
Hmm.
And I'm like, because I swore I didn't say it, and he's like, go watch the replay. So I did. I'm like, oh shit, I really did, didn't I? Oops. Then my daughter called me
Yeah.
up. She goes, Dad, you're an idiot. I said, yeah, I know. She goes, I had to come over to your house and slap you. I'm like, that isn't going to happen.
Yeah. Well, Stallion, what is your channel about? If you don't mind me asking. You have a
We
channel as
talk
well?
Yes, it's called. Me and my partner both have a channel. His is called Twisted SMF. He does a lot
Your
of gaming. Yeah, he's my
Your
co-host.
partner,
Yeah.
or
No, not like that.
like a
He's
life
just
partner?
no. He's a business partner.
Oh, okay. There's a big
We,
difference. You know that,
yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah,
Okay.
I know the difference. He's a business partner. He's like a. Let me rephrase this.
I'm fucking with you, but you
I
said your
know.
partner. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's like a brother to me. Him and I
Okay.
own
No.
the Discord that Lucy and myself are in. I'm the majority owner of the Discord, and that's all it is. I just own the Discord itself.
Mhm.
And he's co-owner of it, but we don't do anything. It's basically a one big community. We all run it. That's how we wanted it.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, what do you do for
But-
employment, if you don't mind me asking?
I work in the law field.
Oh, okay.
I'm working on getting my law degree. On top of that,
Awesome. Good luck with that, man.
well, I'm doing it the long. See, I could have did it the easy way. I got my
Yeah.
bachelor's degree, and I could have just went right into law school, but I decided not to do it that way. I took a detour, and now I'm working on my master's, and I'm going to get my law degree. I
What
think
are
it
you
just
gonna
makes
focus in when you get into law? What are you gonna focus in?
criminal and mainly criminal
Like
law.
defense?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
I think a lot.
so you'll be a lawyer when you get that. You'll be considered a lawyer.
Not when I got my master's. No, I actually have to literally go to 3 more years of schooling, which is law school itself. Once I get my JD, Juris Doctrine degree, then I have to take the bar exam. And there are like 2 different exams I got to take: the bar exam and the ethics exam.
Okay. So I guess my question is, so I guess your goal is to become a lawyer.
Correct.
Okay.
Right now, I do the
got
shit
it.
work for lawyers.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay. You're like you're a paralegal right now, is essentially.
Yes.
Okay. And those are the people that I go to that get most of the shit done for me. So
Yep.
you know, I had a friend that was a paralegal, and they would get so much shit done when I had legal stuff. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? And they're like, do this. You can do it for free. If you go to a lawyer, they're going to charge you. Just do this. You could do it by yourself. You know.
Mhm.
Can you turn that down because I can't hear it?
There's that better.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That's why I'm sitting out in my car, so I don't get that.
I kind of can't sit
pulled up.
anywhere. It's just me and my little guy.
No, but it's funny because if I were to walk in the house and I would be on a live,
Yeah.
they would be coming in going, Dad. Well, I got teenagers now, but they'd be
Well,
like,
see,
Dad,
most,
Dad, you're
Yeah.
being loud.
my
Like, I'm
most
sorry.
of my other 4 boys are all adults. Well, I should say my other 3 boys are my daughter. And then I And
How
I have
old and what age? How old and what age do you got? I'll share as well.
my oldest
You want
son
me
is
to?
going to be
You want me to? Go ahead.
25. Let's see, my oldest son's turning 25 this April, or excuse me, July.
Mm-hmm.
And in September, my other son's going to be 24. In April, my one son's going to turn 23, and my daughter in October will be 21. And then my little guy's only 6.
Oh, okay. So you got to spread. All right. See, with me, I got all girls. The oldest is 30. The second's 20. And then I've got 15 and 13 living with me.
Wow.
The other one have moved out. So I've got two girls with me right now, 13 and 15. All girls.
Yeah, God bless you.
Yeah, thanks. I sleep on the couch a lot.
I believe that.
With
Yeah,
with the dog. It's like right
Mm.
now I'm not going in. I pulled in. I got some beer I stopped and grabbed, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna just hang out in the parking lot in the driveway so I don't wake
Right.
them up, you know. Which is okay with
see,
me.
my 21-year-old, when she was born, she was actually born a boy. When she hit 18, she came to me and we talked. And I said, well, she came to me at 16, and I said, well, only wait till you're 18. You still want the surgery and everything, I will pay for it.
Born a hermaphrodite, or
No.
she had both
No.
functioning? No?
She was born a male.
Okay.
I paid when she hit 16, her and I talked. And I said, why don't you wait till you're 18? If you still feel this way, we will schedule stuff with the doctor, and dad'll pay for everything. She goes, you will? I said, yes, I will. So we scheduled an appointment with a doctor on her 18th birthday.
She still felt the way.
Yep. She still felt that. So talked to the doctor. We went through everything. She had all the surgeries, and I paid for it. And after it was all said and done, it was like close to $60,000.
Holy
Jesus Christ! Wow.
Yeah, but and I didn't stop her. I said, "This is the way. If this is what you want, that'll pay for it." And she said, Mom always said you were an ignorant jerk, meaning my ex-wife. I said, well, you don't know your father. Like, she doesn't know your dad like
you do.
Everybody else does.
Yeah.
When I paid for it, my ex-wife went off on me. Why did you do this? I said, because this is what she wanted.
Yeah.
I have to add on to this because, as I'm transgender myself.
Yeah.
I'm on hormones, but I've always felt this way since I've been 5 years old. That's as far back as I can remember. And if I would have had it my way, I would have gone on puberty blockers and hormones, and I wish I was. And when I see some of these, and I'm talking about legit transgender children, not people that are trying to push that on to kids that don't need it. This is how I see it. When you push that onto kids because you have an agenda, that's not right. Just like trying to push the way of life that you want your legit transgender child to live is not right. Let kids be kids. If they are legitimately transgender, let them legitimately be transgender, because I was that transgender child, honeys.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
They got the gay camp for the kids. the Christian gay camp.
Yeah, that is
You know
so
what I'm
fucking.
talking about?
Yeah, that is so warped.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and
Family
thank you,
Guy made a spoof about it. I don't know if you've
thank you,
watched
Rising
that.
Phoenix. But no, that is abuse. That is psychological abuse, and when you think of like camps like that, there's no benefit. There's only psychological damage.
Look, this is the fact. Okay.
Mhm,
You're born how you're born,
mhm,
and you guys are both living examples. Your
Yep.
daughter felt the way she did when she was young.
Yep.
Lucy, you felt the way you did. You knew how you were
mhm.
back
Yeah.
then.
Yes.
So, okay, that's okay. That's established. It's not like a big it's not like school made you do that or
Right.
whatever. No,
It's
you're born that way.
yeah.
Yep.
You are born that way. I'm a heterosexual man. I'm born and I'm attracted to big girls. Okay? Nothing's going to change that with me. I'm always going to be attracted to big girls, you know?
Mhm.
All right? You be attracted to men. You might be attracted to skinny girls. You might be attracted to, you know, everybody's got their own thing. And I realized that as a young age when I liked the brown girls. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
When I was a
Mhm.
teenager. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's
Yeah.
got
Oh
their
yeah.
own attraction that they've got,
Yeah.
you know? Unfortunately,
But when you brought up the gay camps or any kind of thing, electric, whatever they do to people that um don't follow
the
their
gay
way of
camp.
life,
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
or if someone's transgender, they might do something to them too if they feel that way.
I'm very anti that. I'm very anti that. That's why
Yeah, that's yeah,
I just brought that up as
yeah.
like
Well,
they think that they
I
can.
know you're anti that, but I'm putting that because it's not right what they do to those children.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
100%, 100%.
And I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I thought that you thought that way. No, I didn't.
No, I agree with you 100%. I think everybody's born the way that they think, and that's it. And I accept
Mhm.
everybody for whatever it is. My
Yeah.
best
Mhm.
friend, when I grew up in school, was gay. All
Yep.
right, he was gay. Okay, he was born that way. He had an attraction for men. Okay,
Mhm.
I grew
My
up with him. We went through high school together. We went through, everything together. You know.
Mhm.
one of my best friends live in Florida, and uh, I got this invite in the mail. This was years and years ago, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And I was invited to a wedding, and I'm like, "Who the hell's getting married?" And I called my
Yeah.
friend up. I said, "Are you getting married?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Congratulations." I said, "I got an invite." He goes, "I expect you here." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So didn't know who he was marrying because I knew he was also gay, and like I say, he's a very good friend of mine. And when I got
Yeah.
the invite, I said, and he said he expects me there. I'm like, okay. And I thought to myself, well, this ought to be interesting because I've never been to one of those kind of weddings.
Gay
So I
wedding.
went. Yeah, never been to one. And
Oh.
dude, it was a blast.
It's not all penis sculptures and
No, it was
you
just
know,
like a regular
like the
wedding.
movies.
It
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
I had fun. And then when
Yeah.
he came to me and he goes, "You did show up." I said, "Yeah, I flew down." I said, he goes, "Well, I'm glad you're here." He introduced me to his husband, and I said, "I got one thing to tell you. You heard him, and I find out about it. I got to fly down here and handle it." He goes, "Nope, I'm the one that gets beat up." I started laughing. I said, "You better not be hitting him either." He goes, I don't do that. He's lying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I have friends
No,
that are gay.
it
I have friends that are transsexual. My daughter's, you know, she is
well,
who
this
she
is a
is, and I
topic
love
that most people are not willing to talk about. You know
it.
what I
No,
mean?
Yeah, and
A lot of people are not willing to talk about.
and
Go
like for
ahead,
me,
Lucy.
yeah, like for me, like hormones, like I'm on hormones, I'm just gonna say I have good tits now. I have good boobies. But I never had and I don't plan on having, bottom surgery. I just, when it comes to that, like I do agree, like children that are legitimately trans and know who they are, you know, they they should, and with their parents' consent, of course. Like everybody with them and their parents have to be on
Yeah.
the same page and agreement. And I totally agree with that. Um it has to be it should not go to the state. It should be between the parents and the child, not the state.
Yeah,
Um,
but if you listen to the reprimand going on in the government today, it's like it's mandatory castration for males that are going on in the democratic states or etc. You know what I mean?
wait, what do you mean?
Democrats are yeah, it's just being a big it's becoming a big thing in the news, you know. And the worst thing about this whole thing is Donald Trump ran on he was supporting the transgender and I don't know if you remember Caitlyn Jenner, you know,
Yeah.
couldn't find a bathroom and he was like, "Oh, always welcome in my bathroom in Trump Towers," you
yep.
know. And once he got those votes in, boom. First thing he did once he got into office was, oh, you're transgender, you're not allowed in the army. Oh, you're transgender, you're not allowed in sports. Oh, and it was just like
He did the opposite of what he said he was
he
doing.
did. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, oh wow,
Well,
but
yeah. Well, but that's, my the point is like I feel like I am need to be a voice for those children because I was that child.
good. No, you do. You
Yeah,
do.
and
There's the younger generation that's going through, you
yeah,
know?
they need supportive role models, supportive adults like me.
Exactly. That have gone through it.
And that's why I
You
take
know?
this very, very personally.
No, I am with you 100%. That's
But
why I support you
yeah, yeah,
100%,
and thank you, and I know Stallion does too. Because well,
Yes, I do.
he just said he has a daughter like that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, and and
You don't get much closer than that.
yeah, and here's the thing too. Like I was going to say, I absolutely am 100% on board with children that do need the puberty blockers and the hormones. I'm not a doctor. That's between the doctor, the child, and you know what I mean.
Yep.
But when it comes to my
Yeah.
opinion, when it comes to bottom surgery, because that is surgery that cannot be reversed. This is just my
Well,
opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Well,
should
that's what I
wait-
told. That's what I.
you should wait till you're at least 18. That's my opinion.
Well, that's what I told her when she was 16. I said, and then when we were in with the doctor, I said, "You do know this is never getting reversed, so you can never go back to being. If you ever decided to." She goes, "I know, Dad. This is what I want." I said, "Okay." I wrote a check out to the doctor, to the doctor, and said, "Here." And he
Yeah.
said, "You." And he even told her, "Once this is done, it's done." And she goes, I know, but this is what I want." And I said, "Give her what she wants." And she's engaged. And I warned him that if he ever hurt my daughter, well, then daddy's gonna come showing. And he said,
That's just daddy power.
Yeah.
That's happened,
That's a dad that cares.
And then
Yeah.
he's a real good guy. He's He's already called me up. He goes,
Good.
"Can I come over and hang out with you, Pop?" I said, "Why? What's she doing now?" "Oh, she's complaining about this and this. I just got to get out of here." I said, "Sure, come on over." And my son, soon-to-be son-in-law, and my son-in-law is about 27, 28, and he has
Oh,
fun over
wow.
here.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, "She's calling." So look, give me the phone. So can I help you? And she goes, "Oh, he's with you, Dad." I said, "Yeah. What are you doing making the man mad?" She goes,
I've seen a few videos where on Instagram where people are like, I don't miss my girlfriend, but I miss hanging out with my girlfriend's dad, you know,
"Yep."
type videos where they got a breakup or whatever. And they're
Well,
just funny videos. They're just,
well, I told her, I said, "You need to stop making this man mad. He's paying all the bills. He's making you happy, buying you whatever you want. You're freaking spoiled." She goes, "Yes, I know, Daddy. I know." And I said, "Well, then stop acting like a child. You're not a child anymore."
yeah. That's funny.
It's so funny about
But yeah, my soon-to-be son-in-law, he treats her like a queen. And when he gets aggravated,
Good.
instead of doing something stupid, he'll call me up. Yo, Pop, and I told him he can call me whatever he wants. He goes, "Hey, Pop, can I come over? She's driving me nuts." I'm like, "Yeah,
I'm dead now.
sounds like I'm like my ex-wife."
Mhm.
It's good to have that open communication. You know what I mean?
Roblox.
Well,
It's
see,
like my 15-year-old daughter. All right, her boyfriend was 21
yeah,
at the time. We didn't find out about it until she was 16 or 17, and
you were
then
started too late.
what's that?
Didn't
Then
find out
because he
about it.
wasn't,
I was
yeah, but
saying,
because of the legal age, I was like, whoa, this guy's a fucking predator.
yeah,
And but by the time we found out about it, they were between the legal age. They looked it up. That's how crazy it is. They looked it up, and it's called the Romeo and Juliet law. I'm not over this age, and she's not under this age. And I was like, "You're still a fucking scumbag,"
right.
you know. And he was, and I was like, "All right, you just don't be creeping in my house in the middle of the night," because my wife would come in, and he would be he would be here, you know. And the last time I was like, all right, listen, he can't be here after midnight without our consent. Period. Point blank.
Yep,
They both agreed to it. Okay.
yep.
Fucking midnight came along. I was having a party. I walk
And
in. He's
just-
fucking laying down, just fucking relaxed. And I said, what the fuck? I said, you need to get the fuck out of here right now. Now you've disrespected me. Get the fuck out. And you know
Agreed.
what he did? He whispered into my ear as I was walking, as I was escorting him out. He whispered into my ear, "What the fuck is your skinny ass gonna do about it?"
Wow.
And
Oh,
All I can say is,
that
"Holy shit!"
that's when I started screaming, "I will show you, motherfucker, what." And
Wow.
let's just say he started running, and I started chasing him, and the police were involved. And when the police showed up, I said, "Who are you showing up for? Are you showing up because I called the cops or because they called the cops?" I said, "Who are you showing up for?" And they were like, "Because you called the cops, sir." And I was like, "Okay, this little motherfucker." And then I went off, you know, and I was like, but I told him, I said, you come to my fucking property again, motherfucker." So she moved in with him. She left that night and moved in with him. She was only
Wow.
17 years old, and enjoyed her 18th birthday with him, and then he dumped her.
oh
And I was
wow.
like, Yeah, no, yeah. Well, I knew he was a scumbag. I knew he was a scumbag. I had my previous daughter have the
Yeah,
same exact type of kid, and I knew he was a fucking scumbag. And yeah, so yeah,
that's
that got things. But
Well, see,
when somebody just
that seems to be the thing. Like well, these girls, they like the bad boys.
oh yeah, oh definitely. Oh,
Mhm.
trust me, I was a bad boy. I had lots of girlfriends. I was a bad boy too. You know,
yeah. I've been there.
back in my day.
I was
And
there.
I knew exactly, but I lived through it with my oldest one, and I was like, this guy's a fucking scumbag. But I let her just do her thing, and she got her heart broken and this and that. I wasn't gonna see it happen with my 21-year-old. You know what I
Right.
mean? Well, currently 21-year-old. She was 17 at the time. But she was going through the exact same thing. And I'm like, this guy's a fucking douchebag. All right, you're gonna all right. We have family dinner every night. And when they would have family dinner and I would invite him over for dinner, or when he was over for dinner, they would go and he would go sit and eat like outside by himself instead of at the table with everybody. And it was like, dude, what the fuck? We got a buffet set up. We got a,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
He wanted nothing to do, and it was just there
Yeah,
were
you
just
got.
so many signals.
Yeah, that's a red flag. You were paying attention to those red flags.
Well, see,
Yeah, exactly.
with my daughter's fiance, he I didn't know anything about the guy, and then
Mhm.
I guess it was like 2 years after her surgery, she knocks on my
Yeah.
door, and I look at the guy. I'm like, "Is it?" I said to my
You're
daughter, I
breaking
said,
up.
"I'm sorry." I said, "Who?" Uh, I said to my daughter, I said, "Who is this?" And she goes, "This is my boyfriend." At the time, I was like, "Okay, come on in." And she
Yeah.
goes, "Daddy, don't do what you always do, Daddy." I said, "Do what?" And she goes, "You know what I'm talking about." So I took him to my special room, is what I like to call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, "I've never met you, and I'm going to let this know now." He goes, "I figured this was coming." And I said, "Okay."
Uh-huh.
And I said, "She means the world to me. If you hurt her, you answer to me." He
Yeah.
looked around in this special room, and he goes, "Yeah, I think I'll be on my best behavior."
I'm I'm guessing you have a few pews hanging up.
I have a little more than that.
Okay.
You got pew-pews, you got swords, you got whips, you got it all, don't you?
Let's just say let's just say my special room is more like my funhouse room.
Yeah.
Torture. It's also is
Well,
it
you
like
could
it's not like a torture chamber?
that could be explained in a few different that could be when you say fun house, that could be portrayed in a
Okay, let
few
me rephrase this.
different angles if you
Let
get
me
my
rephrase it.
thought.
It's my funhouse, not anybody else's.
So it's a torture chamber.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I
Maybe
It's not a torture. It's not a
I don't know
torture
you well
chamber.
enough to do.
It's just
I don't know you well enough to say, okay, I know what you mean. You know what I mean?
it just it makes people think.
okay. Yeah.
Do I want to cross this guy?
Yeah. Oh, I can tell. Like you're the kind of person. I mean, I could tell kind of like right away. You're honest, but if someone crosses you, yeah, well,
You
you're
can
not.
do here's
You're
how
not
it
my.
is. You can do whatever you want to me, but
Mhm.
when it comes to my family or my friends or whoever I'm with, if that crosses the line you don't want to cross with me.
Mhm.
Yeah. I used to tell my buddy who's passed away now, but he was my buddy. He was the gay friend that I grew up with.
Right.
And I used to tell him, good friends help you move. And or friends help you move. Okay?
Right.
True friends help you move a body. And I always used to tell him, I'll always move a body for you, buddy,
Yep.
So, you know.
I understand what you mean. But yeah,
Mm,
like I said, my soon-to-be son-in-law, he's been with her. I think this is their 6th year.
oh, good. Of marriage?
No, being together. They're getting
Oh,
married.
okay.
They just haven't
All
set a
right.
date
No,
yet.
that's good. No, I've got a buddy that's been married or been together for they've been together for 12 years. And his father was dying of cancer, so they decided they were going to get married while he was in town from Chicago.
Oh wow.
And I was over there. Yeah, no, it's cool. But yeah, you're married, but you're not. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You've been together for, if you're, in my opinion, if you're over for 6 years or whatever,
You're married. They don't
most
have that in there.
marriages,
In
most
some
marriages
states,
don't last over a year.
no, they don't.
So
Like, um, perfect example. Me and my ex-wife got married in 2005. Our oldest together, uh, he would have just turned 1 the next day. So we got married, but we didn't get divorced until, like, I wasn't with her for like years.
Yeah.
And I'm talking over a decade. 2017, I got the divorce papers in the mail, signed them. I was still sitting in the post office parking lot, signed them, and sent them back that second.
yeah.
I said,
I know it was an ordeal because
out.
my wife was technically still married. When I got with my wife and moved in with her, she was still technically married with her husband for 2 years, and I
Yeah,
was raising his kids.
Yep,
Um,
and some of them don't want to get like, say, the only reason why I got the divorce is because she was getting remarried, and I've been trying for years to get the divorce, and she wouldn't give me one.
I told her, well, because it's financial obligations, you know what I mean? And all that stuff. This guy was a crackhead. He abandoned his family. My wife, I knew from high school as a high school friend.
Right.
And I bumped into her 10 years later, and she had 2 kids. She had 3 kids. One of them passed away.
Oh
And
wow.
after that, after her child passed away at 5 years old, they had which happens a lot of times,
Damn, bud.
I found that out,
Yeah.
This kind of blame on each other, this and that. I don't know exactly what happened. He started getting into drugs, big time, It was a mess, But when I moved in, it was like, and I told her, I said, you need to get a divorce.
Right.
And she's like, well, this and that. I was like, I said, I will pay for the divorce. I'm living with you. I'm living with a married woman. I don't like that. That's not cool with me,
Right.
You know what I mean? And it finally ended up happening, going through and this and that. And then when it got through the courts, he was expected to pay child support. because he had a 2-year-old and he had a 12-year-old at the time. You know.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your wife losing a child. That's not. I know what it's like. If my twins were still alive, they'd be. Hold on, I got to do the math.
Well, since then I've lost 2 more since then
Oh,
through miscarriage and through, you know,
They would be 31.
we didn't think we. I'm sorry
My
to hear
twin.
that, man.
Yeah, it was rough.
How old?
And
How old were they?
they weren't even born yet.
Okay.
They were due any day. To make a long story short, their mother's in jail for the rest of her miserable life, and that's where that bitch could stay.
Mm.
Because I ended up I gave them their names, and then I buried them together.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
It
It sucks, and I've been through the same situation. I had my wife. She had to actually pass a baby about 8 months into her pregnancy. She had to pass the child, and because it died in her womb, you know.
She had a
But
stillborn.
it was at the point they couldn't abort it. She had to actually give birth to it, you know. And it was, yeah. So I've had to experience that, and yeah.
It's not fun.
No, it's not. It's not. You're right.
I know when she showed up to the funeral, her mom actually, because I was pissed. I was charging, like I was madder than a mother, and her mom grabbed me and said, "You let me handle this." I said, "Okay." She goes, "You go back up to
Was
them
it
babies."
because she was neglecting her body at the time when she was pregnant? Is that why you were
No,
upset? Why were you upset?
If you're comfortable sharing it. If you're not, we understand.
Yeah,
she paid
100%.
She paid somebody to hit her in the stomach till she lost the babies.
Oh shit. So it was like a forced abortion that she did.
Yeah, they had to do a C-section and cut them out.
And
And
is
they
she
were
and
already-
is she in jail because of that?
She's in jail for the rest of her life. I was
That's like
there at the trial.
that's like murder. That's murder.
That's what she got, first-degree murder.
Double because it's twins.
And I'll never forget what the judge told her. He told her right out, he goes, "As a parent, you make me," and he goes, "This is off the record, by the way." So the court reporter had to stop typing. He goes, I'm going to say what I need to say, and then I'm going to let the father speak." And the judge said, as a parent, you make me fucking sick. Who the hell pays somebody
Yeah.
to lose their children? You're not a mother. Hell, you're not even a parent. You're a scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "I hope in prison they beat the shit out of you until you can't stand no more." And he said, "Now, on the record," I said, he left me speak. And I said, "I want to say this, and I don't care how this comes out. I don't care if it's recorded or not. I hope you rot in prison, and I hope our children haunt you to the day you pass."
Yeah.
I was pissed off. I was crying.
Wow.
I still,
Yeah.
People don't understand that you really think about this. The older you get, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on. it takes a toll on your body and on your psyche. But I didn't let that stop me from being who I am. Because my children wouldn't want me to do that.
You know,
I look at it.
I've heard stories like where like women like crazy stories, like they have their baby and like I've heard one story where they stabbed their baby like 90 times, and then I'll hear another story where they try to shove their baby down the toilet, like they try to force their baby like a forced pregnancy and flush it down the toilet.
Yep.
Like I've heard
Yeah.
horror stories. Like why? Like these women are fucking nuts. They're fucking crazy.
Or leave them in the dumpster or
Yeah,
whatever.
that. Well, that's
Mhm.
that's a common thing.
I forgot the other statement that the judge said that was on the record was, why didn't you give if you didn't want them, why didn't you give them to their dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's horrible. That's horrible. And I'm sorry you had to live through that, dude. That's that's
It's
horrible.
Yeah, if she
it's
didn't want children, she should have like, did something, to not
my
have
theory is if she never wanted children, she should have said something.
Yeah.
But
I haven't adopted any children. I don't have the lifestyle that I can adopt children. But
right,
let's just put it this way. My brother, my nephew, okay, he could not he was not getting along with his father, and my parents are the guardians of him as currently.
right,
I got him a job working with me at my country club doing stuff.
right.
I offered when all this shit happens because my parents are retired and they travel. They do the RV thing where they travel around the world.
Yep.
Not the world. I'm sorry, the United States.
Yeah.
They
I
travel
get what
around
I
the
know what you're
United
saying.
States. So they do an RV thing. They work for an RV thing, and they were like, "Well,
Right.
we can't do this." And then they figured out, well, he could do virtual school. Before that, I was like,
Brandon, sorry for cutting you off, but I just have to say thank you, Joshua, for becoming a member for 3 months. The amazing, energetic Joshua. Yeehaw, yeehaw, doll, doll, billia, yeehaw, yeehaw, doll, doll, billia, and the motherfucking princess thanks you.
the motherfucking princess thanks you. That's awesome.
Yes, it's amazing because the amazing, energetic Joshua sent me a membership thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you very
Go
much.
Joshua. That's awesome.
Yes. Thank you, Foodie Catch.
Catch up with chat real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, everybody. Thank you, Joe's Arif Friatez. Yeah, I think I'm caught up with the chat. I mean, I say my thank yous when you're, talking, typing them out. And thank you, ASMR Whisper Waves 81.
Lucy, if you have to interrupt at any time, it's your channel. You
Tell us to shut
interrupt.
up.
You just it's not rude. It's not
say,
rude.
yo, this is my channel. Shut the fuck up. I gotta do something. Well, shut up.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll just tell you two to shut the fuck up.
That's fine.
No, you don't
I
even. You
get
just
told this.
talk over us. It's not a big thing. Just say, "Hey, I got a super chat coming in."
Yeah, okay, I'll say that.
Whatever.
Thank you, Red Bull Princess. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, I am caught up now.
They're gonna burn.
You caught
What?
up?
I collected.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking near.
sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought my bad. I'll shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just kidding. I'm just thank you, Sharmila.
Do you see how I get bullied, Brandon? They
You're
bully
getting
me.
bullied by your 6-year-old.
I
I
wasn't
hear
bullying
in
a
the
6-year.
background.
He's playing his game, and I said, "You're gonna end up getting fried."
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "I already collected everything, so I don't care." I'm like, "Well, I get bullied by my 6-year-old. I get bullied by Lucy. I get bullied by everybody.
You get bullied by
I'm
Twisted.
I'm everybody's punching bag.
Yeah, I'm trying to send my bad
Yeah, I
weather
mean-
your way. I'm bullying you that way.
I
Hey,
get up ice to everybody. See what niceness gets you? Nothing.
what time is it?
It
It's
is 10:21.
11:21.
Well, I'm
I've been
Central
sitting-
Time.
I live on the East Coast, so I'm
I've
11.
literally been sitting an hour in my driveway with you
Oh
guys.
wow.
I live on the East Coast, so
Yeah.
it's about almost 25 after 11 at night.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
on the
almost
East Coast.
midnight.
I'm in South Florida. Where you at,
Okay.
Stallion?
PA, Central PA,
Okay.
but I'm
Okay.
moving, so it
Pennsylvania.
don't matter.
You're getting ready for nor'easter coming through there.
Actually, I looked at where I live. We're not getting jack.
Well, good for you, man. Stay safe.
And that's another reason why I'm moving. I'm sick of snow.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
not.
yeah?
I would not miss because I was telling this. I think it was before you came up here, Brandon. I would not miss the cold and the snow because I've had to live with that for 6 months every year for the last 33 years. And I was telling like
This is
I think
this
it was
is
like 50 degrees where Stallion is. Like how we switch weather. I'll work my magic where I can switch weather. You can have my weather and I can have your good weather to come on my way.
Keep that shit where
This is
you're
the
at.
problem is you can have during the winter months, you can have perfect weather over here in Florida. Okay. However, you have to deal with 110 degrees
Oh, I'm
of
sure.
summer.
Oh, wait, it gets worse.
So
When hurricane season, they get dumped on. They don't have homes. They don't have cars. They ain't got nada.
oh yeah, there's that. But there's also tornadoes going on through the whole freaking country right now, you know? So I mean it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
My point is the grass is not always greener on the other side.
I've been in this state for 44 years. I need to get the hell out. It ain't getting any better.
And Pennsylvania? Yeah. Well, the weather, I've been 48 years in Florida
They just
and
built They just built an ice
it's
detention
getting
center.
so hot.
They just built an
What's that?
DHS just took over a building, probably about maybe like a 15-minute drive from where I'm at,
Yeah.
and they turned it into an ice detention center.
Yeah. The warehouse building. You're right by there?
I'm about maybe,
No, that's in the news big time.
yeah, I'm about maybe a half hour away.
Wow.
Yeah,
What?
and we know what they're doing to these, ICE agents are doing.
That's the problem. Nobody knows.
Yeah, they're taking people out of their homes by force, and some of them aren't even, illegal, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, they're starting to take. They're starting to take U.S. citizens.
Yeah,
Yeah. You could be U.S. citizen, you could be detained, and you're not going to get any legal advice or stuff or due process. See, this is the thing. If you are arrested, you are guaranteed a trial the next day within 24 hours of your arrest, whether it's murder, whether it's jaywalking, whether it's whatever, if you've been arrested for.
Mhm.
Now, these guys, Now, not only that, these guys are getting shipped to, okay, we're going to ship you to this facility in Virginia. Then we're going to ship you to this facility in South Florida. Then we're going to ship you to, they're getting shipped around so much that they can't find the people. You know?
And from what I heard,
And that's
from
what's
what
fucked up with me.
and from what I understand, they're also shipping U.S. citizens that they're arresting to different countries.
Yeah.
So they're not
Yeah.
even legal in those countries. Like US, they're not legal in those countries.
Right.
Yeah.
And I
It's
heard
crazy.
I was on YouTube, and this one ICE agent was talking to somebody that was in a car. He said, "Yeah, I have a high school diploma, but I'm making $200,000 a year. I don't need a college degree."
What, an ICE agent said that?
Yeah, an ICE agent said that in Minnesota.
In Minnesota? Oh, well, ain't that fantastic? Because, you know,
Yeah,
that's
somebody
my
they were standing. The person was in their car. It showed Walmart, and then they were talking to the agent. The agent said, "Well, I only have a high school diploma, and I'm making $200,000 a year." I'm like, "Shit, I went to school, and I make good money. Don't get me wrong, but I don't even clear that. I'm in the wrong business."
Yeah.
makes me wonder how they're getting that.
Yeah.
And
What's
then
going on?
there was a YouTuber
Hey.
that stated
Loose,
that she had an interview and she didn't think she was getting a job. She only did it for fun. 6 hours later, they called her up and said, "You start." The next day.
yeah. They
So,
had a $40,000 sign-on bonus, right?
Yep.
So, like, this is what I say, Lucy,
Yeah.
Stallion, let's all sign up for ICE and be undercover.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and
They
make
can do whatever the hell they want.
and we can each make $200,000 a year.
We're all YouTubers.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be great for our
video
shows.
will damn us.
Now,
Yeah.
here's another thing. Here's another thing. All the ICE agents got immunity by their president.
Wow. So even if they kill somebody, they don't
Yeah,
get
but
in
that's
trouble.
not that's working itself out, you know. His tariffs just got cut down today. I don't know if you guys heard about that or not.
Yeah, I just got the thing, breaking news thing stating that.
Hey, guys, shut up.
Everything.
Shut up. I have to say the shut up word. Right?
Okay.
Thank you, Midnight, Jen, online for the welcome to the bronze membership. Yeehaw, yeehaw, da billia, yeehaw, yeehaw, da billia, and the motherfucking princess thanks you. All right, you can speak. Well, hey, you guys told me to tell you to shut the fuck up when I get a super chat.
Yeah, we did.
Of course.
We just didn't know if you wanted to continue.
It's your channel, honey. You run it how you want.
It ain't our channel.
Hey,
we're just here as guests.
we're just here.
And I
We're just here
appreciate you here as guests. You make the
on
guests
the
make it fun.
sidelines. Yeah.
My guests and my friends.
Yep.
You'll have to excuse me for 1 minute, though. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta pee, and I don't want to do that on camera.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't want to get my channel banned.
Well, that's not what I was saying, but okay.
Well, yeah, you would have to see the penis with the urine coming out of the penis.
Oh, dear Lord. Aye.
Ah. It'd be like jumping on dildos as a workout.
Wow. That's
Thank you, everyone.
Mm.
Sakura's did that one. So I remember Sakura did that or said that. Mm.
Anywho. So yeah, with that ice shit going on in Minnesota, I just say be careful up there.
Yeah, in Minnesota, right? Well, you kind of have to be. Oh, there's a lot of. I mean, from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing in the news, like not long ago, there was like riots going on in St. Paul, like a
Oh, it's
whole
all
bunch of shit.
you could. People have them. It's all over YouTube and they're live. It's not just St. Paul. It's all over that whole state.
Yeah, St. Paul and everywhere. And
Yep.
it's and they would do that to any person. Like I have to be so careful going out. I mean, I'm in the suburbs, but still, like and basically they're doing
that's in your area where all this shit was happening, right?
my area, Minnesota, in Minneapolis, and
Yeah,
St.
yeah.
Paul. Yeah, and
Exactly.
and don't forget, this is where the George Floyd shit started as
Oh, I
well.
didn't. I So
That's where.
everybody's already sensitive. Everybody's already sensitive, and then this regime, they like to throw fire on everything, and
Mhm.
they just like
Exactly.
to escalate. Like to escalate everything, you know.
Yeah, but
So
it seems like when bad stuff goes on, we are like ground zero for it.
yeah, no, I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
You were ground zero, and guess what?
And we're
The
ground
people
zero
of the
again.
people, you know what? The people of Minnesota stood up, and that's awesome. That's awesome because it made them back down. It essentially
For a
people
little
did
bit.
not give up, and
It also didn't help that people were in my ear. It was all over the news that YouTube and news and everywhere that these ICE agents were
oh
actually
yeah,
killing people. Like the one woman was killed in her car.
yeah.
Then they said there's another one somewhere. There was like three of them, and
The other guy got shot in his back 8 times. Got shot in the back 8 times while after he was disarmed, and
There's no reason for
after
that.
he was disarmed and put on the ground, then he was shot 8 times.
yep,
They're trying to kill
Explain
people.
that.
I can explain it.
And then it was like,
they're trying to
oh,
kill him.
it's not even
no, they
that.
killed it. They killed him. And the crazy thing is, it's like the first thing that they say is, "Oh, he was a terrorist, and he was," or the other lady, her last words, which were filmed, her last words were, "I don't hate you. I just wish you would be a more decent human," or something to that nature. As she drove off away from and then the guy killed her. That's insane to me.
Yeah. And the scary part is you said Trump gave these guys immunity.
Yeah, that's
For,
what I've
for,
Yeah,
for any,
heard.
yeah.
No, I don't, but that's what
that's what you heard. Yeah.
that's what it seems
Yeah.
like because they're getting away with too much. And I did a show on this.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. It's on my channel. It's one of them. I don't remember which one, but where I went the hell off on a president.
How many channels you got?
I have two. I have one channel, which is called The Stallion Show.
Yeah.
And and my co-host is also has his own channel. But when we do the Stallion show, or excuse me, Twisted Stallion show, it's
Yeah.
on both our channels at the same time.
Well, Stallion, I would love to subscribe to you. If you can, the easiest way for me to subscribe to you is comment on one of my videos.
Okay,
And then I can go back and then check out your channel.
sure.
But I don't know if you can get to if you can find it out, whatever.
I just have to mention this is the second guest.
Of course.
You guys don't know because I'm the one that's in charge of who's backstage. But this is the second guest that I don't even know who they are. I had to kick out, and this guy just kept coming back, so I just had to ban him. So it's like only if I know you can and know you well enough, you are allowed to come up here. And they didn't even type in the chat at all. I don't know them. They're not even in the chat.
Right.
Of course. Yeah. No, you've always got to be safe that way. I told you about my friend who's got his channel. He's got his channel banned from doing that, allowing someone up on stage, and then he had some.
This is the third one. What the hell is going on here? I'm just banning them.
He just had some corn going on,
Yeah.
and he thought he was not adequately good with his channel or whatever, he was not good with all the knickknacks. He thought he edited that part out, but that was the only part that he displayed. So when he redid when he redid his page, it was just that corn, the gay corn that was going on. So YouTube was like, all right, you're out of here, and boom, he lost his entire channel because of it.
Lucy, if you can, send me a DM to Brandon's channel so I can go in.
Yeah, I can do that. And also, I do have, I don't know if you know the Stallion, but I do have you featured on my channel and Twisted and other people. So if Brandon wants to get you,
I'm
Brandon.
too drunk to do anything. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay. Sorry. I'm too drunk to do, I can't even focus. I can barely see.
I will just send you each other a link. How about that?
Yeah,
that's fair enough. That's awesome, Lucy. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's well appreciated.
Yeah, and it's so weird. It's like I just had one come up here, and then another one. It's like, and this guy didn't have a shirt on. Like, what are you doing, dude? Why do you not have your shirt on? I banned him. I'm not gonna have a guy that's shirtless come up here. Stallion, what are your?
We used to have a rule at the bar that I worked at. If you did not walk in.
Well, I thought you made a noise and you had a grin on your face.
No, I got a grin on my face, but I'm not saying anything.
We used to have a rule at the bar that I worked at where if you don't have sleeves on your shirt, you're not allowed into the bar. All right.
Not even a tank top?
Simply because people that walk in without sleeves generally start trouble. Generally.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but if it's summertime and it's really hot and somebody just wants to wear a tank top, they can't come in?
This was a restaurant. Come on.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was just a regular bar.
No, it was a bar. It was a bar and grill, but no. First off, if you're gonna walk in with a tank top on a Saturday night, no.
No. If it's a Saturday night, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna have at least look half decent.
Exactly. You throw a shirt on with some sleeves.
Yeah.
We got live band. We had it was a biker bar, so it was very lax. We'd sell them a shirt. You want to wear a shirt? Okay, here. You know, and you know,
Sister Courage.
but that was the number one thing that I learned. If somebody's going to walk into a restaurant without sleeves, generally they're going to start trouble, or trouble is going to revolve around them, or trouble's going to happen. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that what do you call it? The profiling? Yeah. Oh yeah, that was big time profiling. But yeah,
You know.
but big time. If you're not gonna walk into a bar, if you're gonna walk into a bar with a tank top, you're gonna start trouble.
Oh,
One way or
absolutely. Or
another.
somebody's looking for trouble.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But if it's
No.
like a Saturday night, you're gonna want to dress half decent, especially if you're going out, say, you and your wife,
Like I
or
said, it was a biker bar, like I said. So, you know,
yeah.
the only requirement was sleeves. It wasn't like a fine dressing formal event.
No, I mean you can go in t-shirt, jeans, hell, even if it's
Yeah.
if it says
Yeah.
something on your t-shirt or has a skull on it or something. I'm big into that. I love skulls.
Oh, my dad wears a skull bandana.
So do I.
Yeah,
I also I'm looking.
and sometimes I'm just gonna say, like, that might intimidate some men away from me if they saw him.
Well, it could be. My dad looked like Grizzly Adams. If you know who that is,
Yes.
Brandon.
Yeah. I know
That
who
was my
Grizzly
dad
Adams
before he passed away.
Mhm.
My dad was a big son of a bitch. And he had a beard all the way down to his gut.
Oh, really?
Long hair. Dude, he looked like he was a mountain boy.
Okay.
Anybody that this was the funny part. I used to, when I first dated my ex-wife, my dad looked at her and he goes, "You have two choices, family or her."
Oh, really? Well, with the ex, with the first one, with the nightmare,
Huh?
with the nightmare you had to go through. Yeah,
Yeah,
he saw it before it happened.
he knew. But when it came time for me to get married, when it was my wedding that I paid for, he didn't show up. But then when we had our first son,
Oh, gotta do a super chat. Yeehaw, yeehaw, doll, billia, yeehaw, yeehaw, doll, billia, and the motherfucking princess thanks you. Acoustic cover song.
Oh, awesome! Thank you for
Thank you for-
supporting Lucy.
Yes.
yes, thank you for supporting Lucy. But when we had our first child, my dad started coming around, and then
Okay.
once I
Now he's now he's granddad. Now he's connected. You know.
well, once I officially left her because I just had enough, he said, "Please tell me you're not going back to her." I said, "No, I'm working on getting a divorce." He goes, "Good."
Yeah.
He said,
you know what?
"Now you're family again." It's like
Yeah.
I was always family just because you didn't like my choices. You got to learn the hard way sometimes. He goes, "Just remember that when you look in the mirror." And I said, "What the hell does that mean, Pop?" And he goes, "Just remember what you said. You got to learn the hard way."
You do. And I did that. I did that with my first one. I couldn't do it with my second one. You know, I let my first one, she's 30 now. I let
I got
her.
another one. Yeehaw, yeehaw, doll, billia, yeehaw, doll, billia, and the motherfucking princess thanks you. Acoustic cover song again.
That's awesome. You're getting a lot of super chats. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Lucy, that's awesome.
It is. It's awesome. Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. All right.
But yeah, that's
So-
who my dad. That's who my dad was. If you saw Grizzly Adams, that was my pop.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I got him, and I got the whole gist of he handled it differently than I did when I was going through the same situation.
Yeah,
You know, when my daughter was going through, when she had that scumbag, you know, the first one, I let her get her heart broken. And the second one, I'm like, fuck this, I'm stepping in.
yep.
And then that little asshole whispered, "What the fuck are you gonna do about it?" in my ear.
Yeah,
And
see, they don't do
it
that
was
shit.
like he was the same little asshole, and he was twice my size, but I'm like, dude, I've been a little guy. I fight dirty. I know
here's the funny
I know
part.
how to fight. I know how to fight there, buddy. Do you really want to do this? And he ran away.
My father told me and my brother when we were younger, he goes, if one of you actually knock me on my ass, when you get older, I will shake your hand and I'm no longer in charge.
Mm-hmm.
And when my brother and I looked at each other, and my brother said, I'm going to knock him on his big ass. I said, I'm not touching the man. And my brother tried, and he got knocked out. He goes, damn, that hurt. I said, you tried. He goes, your turn. I said, nope, I'm not stupid.
Yeah. No. You do. It's David Cook was a comedian, and he just said his father was an older man. He was like 60 years old, you know, when he was in his teens, and he had a very old man as a father, you know. And he was talking about it, and he said, yeah, until my dad was dying of cancer, and then I finally looked at him and I was like, all right, you ready to go, old man? I can take you on now.
When my dad, before my dad passed away
Uh-huh.
in 2018 on New Year's Day, nonetheless.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a hell of a New Year's wake up call.
Yeah.
Super chat, super chat, super chat.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, doll,
Super
Billia, yeehaw, doll, Billia, and the motherfucking princess thanks you again. A Caustic cover song.
But when my father passed away, he before he passed away,
Smacked the bowl with a badass fiddle and still missed. I'm not sure what that means. You want me to smack a bowl?
Wait, smack a bowl with a fiddle? I think they want you to. I
smack
think
the
they
bowl
want you.
with a
Fiddle and still missed.
I can't
Well,
see anything. So
the first words starts with a bass fiddle.
With a bass fiddle
No.
and still missed.
Oh,
I'm not sure what he's talking about.
That makes no sense.
But it doesn't matter. I have to say what
Wait.
people say.
read it. Well, read it to me because I gotta.
Yes,
I
and they
can't-
are.
I can't
Are you saying
read.
are you saying you want to smack my ass?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes, he said yes in the arse.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, wow. All right.
Mhm.
Whoa. This party's
Okay,
getting
then.
started. The party's getting started.
Yes.
But yeah, when my dad passed away, before he passed away, he says, "I think I can still lift you." I said, "Dad, don't even try. You're gonna hurt yourself." And my mom was like, "He's not gonna learn." I said, "Well, I warned you." He couldn't pick me up. And the next day he calls me and he says, "You're a fat motherfucker." I said, "I am not. I told you that I'm not a little boy no more. You couldn't pick me up. And you're a hell of a lot older than me." He goes, "Well, you did fucking old."
Caustic says, I try to smack the bull in the arse with the base fiddle and still miss. I meant. Okay, so I think maybe he's talking about a real thing. Okay. I had it totally wrong.
I remember when I was a kid, I had a friend from school. He lived on a farm with his parents. And I spent a weekend with him. I spent the night. And he's like, "Stallion, you need to come with me." I said, "Okay, why?" And him and his little brother used to smack these run up to the bulls, smack them on the ass, and run for their life. I'm like, "Are you fucking insane?" They're like, "No, it's cool. Go do it." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm going to get the fucking horn up my ass." And that bull looks pissed off.
He said it's
So
a joke.
the one time I actually did it, the bull turned his fucking head and that bitch was charging. And they're like, "Run, run." I'm like, "I'm going to die."
In Pennsylvania, I don't know. We got a lot of bull farms down here, or we got a lot of cow farms down here.
Yeah, we got a shitload up here, at least cows.
I bet you see a lot of Amish around.
A lot of what?
Amish? I mean, Pennsylvania, that's where a lot of Amish are. Most Amish.
Yep. They're based out of Pennsylvania. Now, Florida has what they call the best thing I can tell you is watch Return of Amish. Is probably the best one to watch. They showed where they go to like Sarasota, Florida. It's like where the Amish go for like vacations, or like if they get what they call shunned because they don't do what they're told by the church.
Well, well, no, the Amish, you've got when they're younger, they're allowed to have 1 year off of and to go out into the world.
What they call
they either choose I don't know what it's called, but then they choose to either go back into the Amish community or stay out in the world. If they stay out in the world, they are
Caustic says I've lived in Ohio.
banished. They're banished. Yeah, they're banished. If they're banished from that community.
Basically,
if they decide that they're going to stay.
What it is, when they hit 18, they're allowed to go out in what they call the English world. That's their words, not mine.
Yeah.
Like we would be considered English to them.
Yeah.
Now they have a choice: go back to the Amish, the way they know, or go to what they call the English life. If you go to the English life, they shun you, meaning your own parents can't talk to you.
You're shunned. Yeah, exactly. You're outside of the
you're an outsider.
Now, did you know this? That there is up to New York, I believe it's New York, down to South Florida, there's horse trails that you can actually take horses. And there are horse trails from New York to, through Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
I did, yes.
All right. I thought that was pretty freaking cool when I learned
missed that. What'd you say that runs through Pennsylvania? I missed that.
From New York to Florida, they have horse trails.
Oh,
they have horse trails.
Oh,
you can actually ride you can ride a horse from Pennsylvania to Florida.
Oh wow, that's a long ways.
Yes. But there's horse trails that you can do it. You can actually get on a horse and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah.
It is. I
we
thought
didn't
it
know
was
that.
very interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I'm fucking hammered. I'm gonna tell you that, Lucy.
Yeah. I
Lucy,
mean, Mhm.
it's always a pleasure. And Alan, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Stallion.
Stallion. I'm this was an awesome talk with you, man.
Same here, brother.
And you're welcome on my channel anytime. Lucy,
I will send you each other the links. I won't forget.
no. Lucy, I'm not gonna be remembering anything by tomorrow morning. But that's okay. I'm gonna tell you something though, right now. Lucy, always a pleasure. Always, always good to hop on and always good to see you. And
Yeah, likewise.
you know, you're going outside of your normal thing. You're doing like for instance this live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is outside of your normal
Comfort
normally
zone.
you're doing the tarot cards, stuff like
Yep.
that, you know?
Well, I mean, I do open panel and tarot cards. I mean, I've done,
Okay.
Just depends on what kind of
Alright.
mood she's in.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
like
with
if,
that
like
100%.
if I'm in a bitchy mood, I'll tell you to shut the fuck up if I'm in a bitchy mood.
No,
Oh yeah.
no, I'm with you. I'm just like well, first off, I'm glad to spent this freaking hour and a half with you. You know,
Yeah, it was nice.
this is a long time. But it's cool. You know, yeah, like I said, I'm freaking getting hammered. I'm sorry.
Hey, you're having a good time. That's all that matters.
Yeah. You are feeling
Cheers.
you are lit.
Cheers to you guys. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to just put my go put my head on a pillow and call it a night, you know?
Mhm.
I just hope you don't get in trouble from your wife. That's all for being out.
No, she's sick. I'm in the car. I'm still in the car, man.
Oh.
I haven't even made it into the house yet.
Well, I hope she feels better.
I do too. I really do because it makes yeah. When she's grumpy, yeah, the house is grumpy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well,
I understand.
I am at 2 hours 53 minutes. I'm gonna go until the 3 hour and 5 minute mark, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. I mean, you can be on here for
You're gonna go for another 45 minutes, is what you're saying?
for another, let's see, 12 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm at
Yeah.
2 hours 53 minutes. So
I
when
was
I
gonna
get to the
say
3 hours 5 minute mark is when I'm gonna end it, cut it off.
either way. Lucy, it's awesome.
Yes. Have a great
It's
night.
awesome hanging out with you. It
Yeah.
really is. And whenever you see me up, by all means.
Yeah.
And sir, whenever you see me up, by all means, you're welcome in.
All right. Thank you, sir. Same to you.
I want to see her. Yeah, I want to see her lives, but I can't. I'm too hammered to work at that.
I understand.
That stuff out right now. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Jesus Christ! When you guys, since I've been sitting here, I've been sitting in my car. I drove home sober. I've had 5 pints of beer talking to you guys.
Yeah, you're definitely feeling good.
Oh yeah. Exactly. So either way, Stallion, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Same here, Brandon.
Lucy,
Lucy, it's always a pleasure, and you're welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Stallion, you're welcome anytime as well.
Thank you very much. And same offer goes to you too, bro.
All right. I hope I can connect with you. I hope you. I do my lives. Lucy does hers. I'd love to join you with yours as well. Take care.
All right. Have a good night, brother.
Hey, good night, guys. Good night, Lucy.
Good night, Brandon.
Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming up here.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime you need company, I'm here.
Yeah.
All right. But you already had some wonderful company with Mr. Stallion, so
Yeah.
I was in the background.
Yeah, and I appreciate Stallion for coming up here and letting me bully him.
Yep. Always. I just get bullied.
Well, either way, it was awesome. It was yeah, you made my night. You made my night. Good night, guys. Like I said, I'm fucking hammered. I'm fucking hammered, man. Good night, guys.
Good night, brother.
Brandon. So I will be on for another few minutes. Stallion. I mean, you can do what you want if you want to stay until I end, or.
Well, that's if you want me up here till you end, I'll stay up till you end.
Yeah, stay. Yeah, you can stay here. You stay here, damn it! You're not going anywhere.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not going nowhere. I behave. I'm not the one talking about welcome or welcome.
Oh well, wait, what? Wait, welcome. Wait, what? I'm confused.
When you're saying everybody, when you're saying about coming or whatever, I'm not the one saying that.
Yeah, and jumping on dildos as a workout.
Yeah, see, I'm not saying that. I don't know how that's a workout. Well, I can see how it's a workout. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you don't stick the dildo up in there and you just, bounce on it, that is a workout, right?
Wow, Lucy. Wow. Mm-hmm.
Well, you got to think about it. Either way, like it's, if you don't stick it up in there, you just if it's laid flat, you bounce on it. Like it's a fun toy to bounce on. It's a fun workout.
Poor stallions.
Yeah,
Engineers.
yeah. Now I'm forcing Stallion to stay here. Stay here. You have to stay here, damn it, and you have to listen to my warped humor.
I don't care. You know that. I think it's funny.
Yeah, it is fun, and you should see when you've seen it. I think you've seen it when Ron gets up in here. It gets raunchy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna stay and chat and just watch. And there's been times I'd go, "What the hell did I just hear?"
Yeah, I think one time you said like how I don't know why I don't do it. I'm not into that. Like he said like. I like to take dudes' butts, and he's like, "Yeah, You like to fist them up in there. Like, what the hell?"
Wow. Oh, I remember that. I remember that when he said that. I'm like, what the hell did I just hear?
It's like, what the fuck? Oh my god. But he did. He sent me his boner. That's where it started.
Wow.
It's only gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt him. Well, no, you just gotta lube it up real good. Put enough lube on that shit and you're good to go.
I'm not saying nothing. Doodah. I'm not saying a fucking word all the doodah day.
I remember that song. What is it? It's Blazing Saddles.
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Yeah, something like Blazing Saddles.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, this was a fun night.
Yeah, especially towards the end, talking about you know what?
Yeah.
Might as well ride the pony gently. Well, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need to ride gently as long as it's lubed up and it's widened up enough. You're good to go. You know?
It is true.
Yeah. Yeah. You can. Yeah. You can go like this. Yeah. You can go like this.
Wow. The hell did I enter Twilight Zone?
You can pound that ass to the. You can pound that ass to town. What do you got to say, Stallion, to that?
Oh hell! I'm already in deep. What the hell? Well, she's screaming your name.
Oh my god!
I said I was already in deep. What the hell?
Yeah. While I'm screaming your name, is that what you were?
Well, never mind. I'm not. No, Stallion. Don't do it. Don't do it, Stallion. You're being trapped. Lucy's trying to trap you. Don't do it, Stallion.
Behaves. You're going behave, Stallion. Behave. Say uncle. Say uncle. No, say daddy. Say daddy.
Well, that'd be funny. Someone. Wow. God, I got it. Lucy, you're. Never mind.
Who's your daddy? That's what he said. Who's your daddy now? Well, you know,
Lord, help me.
I can help you now. You may now be you may now be released because I'm at 3 hours and 2 minutes, and I think it's a good point to end it.
That's up to you. If you want to end it, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking 3 hours and 1 minute, but then 5 minutes. I don't know. I just want to get to at least the 3 hour mark, and I'm already here. So
You're past 3 hours.
yeah, but I always like to make sure I'm at like 3 hours and 1 minute. But I was thinking maybe like 3 hours 5 minutes, and it's like, nah, I don't need to do that. And I'm at 3 hours and 3 minutes. So
Well, I want to thank you for bringing me up. I had fun tonight. Thank you.
yeah, and I want to thank you for letting me bully you and having you have to hear what I just said.
That's fine.
Okay, now you can go think dirty thoughts.
I will talk to you later. But again, thank you.
Yeah, talk to you later. All right. Bye. I'm gonna end.